This is the Can We Talk podcast. My name is Calvin, aka Chef Cal, and as always, my co-host Raven Brown.
Hello.
And Brittany Hill.
Hey.
Something that I think is very important that we always do is kind of ask each other how we're doing. So, how are y'all doing?
I'm doing great. Had my, medical marijuana because it's medicinal. So I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really relaxed.
So you ready for tonight?
And then she brought us some wine. Britt brought us some wine, so
it's only right.
How are you?
I'm doing well. It's been a busy week for me at work, but I mean, busy's a good thing, right? I got a lot of things coming up. I'm about to get really busy. I have a bridal shower to go to this weekend.
Fun.
Yeah, so I'll be going to San Antonio. Next weekend, one of my best friends, her daughter is going to prom, so I'm going to go take her prom pictures. In May, my son's birthday's coming up. I got a wedding to go to in Houston. Then, I got a lot of things like rolling coming up, but it's good. Good spirits, good energy, mentally, emotionally, and we got the wine for tonight. So feeling good, feeling great. How about you, Calvin? How you doing?
I'm good. Just got back from San Antonio.
How was that?
It was actually fun.
Good.
It was actually really fun. Just wanted to get the fuck out of here for a little bit.
Right.
Ate some good food as always. Shout out to Curry Boys. Place is amazing. I think the food is just.
I saw that.
I think the food's just. It was good. Like
nice.
Good as fuck.
10 out of 10.
No. It's never that. Nothing can ever be 10 out of 10.
8 out of 10,
including sex. But. What?
No, I've had some 10s, so I don't know.
I've had some 10s.
I've had some 11s. Okay,
we might need to talk about it. We might need to speak on it.
It's Thursday, but not Friday. But what's today?
Freaky Thursday.
Freaky Thursday.
I definitely wanted to. I forgot what I was going to say, but then I'm going to remember because I'm good at what I do. But it is Freaky Thursday. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody but anyone in the room. But I wanted to definitely dive into the sex talk and see what you guys are feeling. Clearly, some emotions were stirring up prior to everyone being in the room. We need the truth. We need the honest truth from start to finish. But before we get into the actual sex itself, the physical action of it, this is the question I've always seen asked and always been told it's something that's necessary for you to grow and move forward. Host staging. That's host staging. That's like setting up the host stage. Like,
oh yes,
the
you gotta stage it. You gotta get it right.
The host stage. What is that? Like, what is it, and what does it look like for each of us? Like, what does that even mean? What's the hoe stage? Are you being a hoe? And what's a hoe actually? What the fuck's a hoe?
I personally do not like that whole term because I just feel like we're all grown ups, we're all adults here. But it is a fun little word, but when you're trying to describe it, I think that phase looks like, right when you. Like for me personally, it was like when I got out of a long, horrible relationship, and like I just kind of wanted to be by myself and do my own thing, and kind of find myself again, and and not really looking for anything long term, not really looking for anything short term, just doing you. And I don't mean you necessarily have to go out there and be a hoe. I think it's definitely something where you can get dressed up and go out and have fun with your friends. You know what I mean? And still flirt around a little bit, but you don't necessarily have to do anything.
Just do you.
Exactly.
Whatever that is, it varies from person to person. I mean, I think that the host stage, like you said, it's varies from individual to individual, but it's whatever makes you happy in that moment. Worry free, if you do want to go out and,
get slutted out.
It's your prerogative. Bobby Brown said it best. It's my prerogative.
My prerogative.
I can do what I want to do. Okay, that's what quote unquote the whole stage is. You do what it is, whatever the fuck you want to do. Do it. Be proud. Live in it. Enjoy it. No regrets. No worries. Whatever makes you happy.
I thought that was like a term just used for women until like I was like older. Now I know it's just a term for everybody.
The hoe stage?
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean, I do feel like hoe is typically directed towards females because I've always hated that double standard. You know, if a dude has sex with multiple women or whatever, I feel like, oh, he's doing him, he's a pimp, you know, whatever. Oh, you know, props, whatever. If a female has sex with
She's
the
very
same
shunned.
amount
Shunned.
of dudes that the dude had sex with female, she's a hoe. Like, I've hated that double negative. I feel like it's out there. Like Raven said, we're grown. Do what you want to do. Live in it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. And it is what it is.
I feel like more people should have those hoe stages because a lot of people
Not should have the hoe stage.
They should. Honestly, you should have that freedom to yourself because like when you're young and out there and like you're looking for like I don't even like the term looking for. You're looking for like a relationship, you're looking for that one person, whatever. A lot of the times people are just not looking for the same thing and their intentions are so much more different. So
I feel like I had a period right after I got divorced where I was not looking for a relationship. You know what I mean? I was just, you know, finding me, you know, enjoying the company of, you know, whoever I was with. It did not have to be sexual. Sometimes it was. If we got down and we did the damn thing, then that's great.
knocking boots.
I mean, I had some good times. That period after I got divorced, when I didn't care about shit, I had a lot of fun.
I'm definitely having a lot of fun right now.
So you're currently in your hoe stage?
I feel like yes, right now, like more than before, but not really because now I'm just looking for just consistency, not with like relationships or anything like that, but consistent, good. I don't
vibes.
Consistent good vibes. I really don't necessarily want like 10 million people because I really don't like people, but if it's like consistent.
What if you had like 5 good, consistent vibes?
I only need one.
You only need one?
Well, maybe one,
It
and
only
then
takes one?
another girl that I'm currently like, you know, talking to.
We're not going to dive into that just yet.
Oh, I was ready to dive. What's the sex like? Speak on it.
We're not going to go there yet.
Oh, we not there yet? Okay.
It's weird because
we'll double back.
We're definitely in different parts because she wants a relationship, and I'm definitely like, bye. Like let me run off because I don't want that. So
She's a runner. She's a track star.
I am. She will run away when it gets hard.
Literally, it got hard. She went to women.
Ew, yeah, I did. I got.
Took off.
I'm not mad either.
About
I'm not
face.
mad. I'm not mad whatsoever.
So you guys would agree the hoe stage is something that's necessary?
Do you feel like it's necessary, Calvin? Necessary.
I think it is.
I think if you do it the right way.
Oh,
because
speak on it. What's the right way?
yeah, what's
Tell
the right
me.
way?
Educate me.
I just think that, you know, people justify saying the whole stage or whatever, but they're not careful with what they're doing. I think a lot of people get to situations, even situations are baked off a whole stage.
Situations or shit-situations.
A lot of the times, yeah.
So when you say the right way, you're talking about making sure you're protecting yourself
emotionally as well, because
Yeah.
like we talk about the hoe stage just being something physical. It's a whole mental battleground during the hoe stage, especially if you're not about that and you've never been about that until that
True.
moment. You know what I mean?
So I definitely think if you had to call it a hoe stage, I would say it was probably after my divorce. But I feel like my emotions were turned off, so I didn't even have
That's
to
what
worry
I'm saying.
about.
Because you turn off emotions is bad emotions. That's not really good for you.
For
Well,
the
I
first
was
2 years,
already
mine
there.
was on. Like right after like my relationship with my ex from 3 years ago, they were on for like 2 years, and then I got mad after one last relationship when I found out the guy was actually seeing someone. So I was just like, And then that's where I just went like completely like, I'm not going to throw any more emotions into it because I'm only hurting myself. So
you're hurting yourself by not doing that as well, because like most of the time when people go through relationships that have bad ones or they end up really bad, people really tend to think taking the feeling away from moving forward is the ideal. But the only way for you to get over hurt is for you to move on. And the quicker you do that, the easier it's going to feel.
See, I feel like I wasn't ready for getting into anything.
No, nothing serious. I'm just saying, like, the not removing your feelings in those moments.
I feel like I liked people, but I knew emotionally I wasn't ready for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it couldn't go to that level. But I did have, there's people that I was like, I see potential with. But at that time, I knew I had to do some internal healing before I could, get there. So while I'm here, while I'm healing, I'm going to enjoy this. Yeah. No.
She said, yeah.
No, I didn't hear what you said. No, not slut it out.
She said, yeah.
No.
For sure.
No. It caught up. It was delayed reaction.
It's the wine.
I didn't hear it's the wine. I did not hear what you said. It's the wine. It's the shot. I did not hear that.
Go back.
Not slut it out.
Like,
because I was in control. In order to get
so you slutted and help you.
It may have went a little bit like that. I wasn't the one getting slutted out.
So touching back to like the emotion, what you're saying is like, I'm not saying that I did not heal from that, because I did heal from that previous relationship. But going into the other relationship, I started to like this person, and I was like, you know what, like, let me actually kind of like get to know them first before like I throw anything into it or give my whole self to it. And that's kind of where I'm saying, where like, not just blocking off emotions, because I don't want to block off emotions, period, because that's not me. But I mean, like, when it comes to like, if I'm gonna do the nasty with somebody, like, I'm not gonna have anything behind that. Like, I'm not gonna have any expectations into jumping into anything anymore, because that's how I used to think. Like, I know that's bad to say, but a long time ago, when I was probably like 23, 22, like, yesterday. I thought like if it was just because I came from a sheltered background, and like my mom and my grandma never talked to me about sex or anything like that. They just said, don't get pregnant. And so I mean I kind of respected that, and I wanted to wait until I was married. Then I jumped into an 8-year relationship, and then like after that, like I just didn't know kind of where to turn emotionally, so I looked towards that. So I kind of broke that habit, broke that phase, and now I'm just like,
now we're in the whole stage.
Yeah. A whole lot of shit.
So 16 minutes in, we talk too serious. We gotta get the fuck out of that. Get the fuck out of it.
All right.
Get the fuck out of the seriousness.
We done with the seriousness and the
let's get some
depthness
fun
of all
questions
that.
in there.
So how about
toys in bed?
Where y'all want to go? Where we going?
I was gonna say, does having sex or fucking on the first night, does that
They don't even say. I'm just like,
ruin
I like
a
the
relationship?
No,
I don't think so either.
like fucking on the first. Like, I don't mean ruin as in like kill the relationship. I'm saying, like, does it make you feel like you start under a base?
Oh hell no!
I feel like we're grown. I feel like we're grown.
If I wasted a few weeks on you, and no, I'm just kidding.
I feel like what's gonna happen?
It's not mean.
What's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? If I'm
feeling you, we about to do the little nasty, okay? Point blank, period. We gonna do it.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah. If the vibe just takes you there, if we are chopping it up, doing whatever we're doing, we kicking it.
That's what happened with me in Georgia.
You gotta relax.
Leads to it. Then so be it. I feel like people have gotten married and they've had sex on the first night. You know what I mean? Like.
Name. Let's talk about the first night fuck. Name. Oh, I don't think that makes sense, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So
gotta test the waters.
Name 2 things that would indicate you want to fuck on the first night. I mean the first night. I mean like the first.
Like
night.
What do you mean? Wait.
Like the first. So when I mean first, when I mean first night, I mean first date.
Like how you would
first
tell
encounter.
them.
No, not how, but like what's two factors that you're like, all right, so if this nigga got this, nigga lying like this, you definitely getting it.
If they're being very like
Talking to the mic.
let me use Georgia as an example. If Georgia don't mind, he don't mind. Okay.
Georgia doesn't know his name is
okay,
Georgia.
good, right? Yeah, he does because he's the only one I met from Georgia. Anyways, like when I met him, we had like a good vibe right off the bat because he was like, hey, let me buy you a drink. And I said, no, let me buy you one. He goes, well, I'm a Southern gentleman. I was like, well, I'm a Southern lady. And then like we clicked really well. And then like he let me kind of like after like
That sound like a porno.
I know.
The beginning, how it starts.
Well, so after
the whole setup just flashed in my head right now.
And after that, like, you know, we went up to the bar. He really tried to buy my drink, and I like pushed his card away, and I said,
"Definitely a porno."
And I gave him.
You better write this script, girl.
Right? Okay, listen, it might be in my book. So I gave him my card, and I was like, after I paid for it, like I walked away. And so, because I'm not gonna run after you. You're gonna chase me. He chased me all the way to the next place, and the next.
So what about it? But what about him?
What's the final place?
Yeah. What about him?
His just whole like it was like me. He's like me. I don't know. It was just
for the night.
No, it was just like he was just very. I don't even know how to explain it. His personality just got me.
So I think his personality.
How
I think,
funny you are, of course, if you can
get me. We got that attraction to each other, and I can tell it's something about the way a man carries himself.
That
when he just like he's confident,
he's a man,
but not cocky. Yeah, he's just a man. Like
and
the way that he
was.
Carries himself, like that woman.
And I think that's what I liked about him.
That's how he got the cheeks.
He was just very he was just so smooth.
Yeah, and then we're in tune. The vibes, like you can just feel it. Like it's right here.
It's in
Georgia. It's right here.
Right,
it's whatever you put. It's right there.
It's right here. That sexual tension is right here, and let's go ahead and cut this shit right now.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, yes. But yeah, that's you hit the money on that. Like if they're smooth,
the way
with
they
their
carry
approach,
themselves,
just everything, and it's just
I'm just like
you feel worry free.
Yeah,
you just know
not worry free.
Okay, because after those nights, I wanted to marry him. Okay, he had me wanting to marry him.
Not worried free. That's wild.
Yeah, if you can be like this at the end. Oh. Yeah, that's it. When you hear that. Go for it.
When they just captivate you.
Okay.
And I can talk.
I need a moment.
So when you have me speechless, let's just slide them right on off. Let's take these right on off. Like, take these bad boys right on off.
Yikes.
Lord, yes. My ribs hurt from laughing.
So what do you guys think?
You're not gonna let me go? Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. I'm jumping into it.
The Brittany and Raven show.
Right. Me and Raven are here. We feeling it. The vibe.
The wine almost gonna listen.
I know. I need to re-up, on the wine. Look, y'all wanted to talk about it. Y'all got me. Okay. I'm here. We talking about it.
I'm here for this. This is my favorite topic, honestly.
Okay, go ahead, Calvin.
Are you sure?
Yes, you got the floor.
One night stands. It's a confidence thing. It really, really is a confidence thing. Like if a woman comes up to me with that energy,
So do you like it when a woman lead? No. But prior or whatever, when the streets was open. I know Raven is in the streets regardless.
She's like,
open, closed. She's out there.
I direct them.
This is the streets, and Raven approves that message.
Exactly. They're calling.
But if you would meet somebody out and a woman took charge, like, is that something that you're interested in?
Taking charge. Shit. I just
no. But I'm saying if she comes up to you with confidence, and you're like,
the confidence. The confidence I'm talking about is not the courage to come speak to me. It's once you talk to me. Like if you don't come up to me and we just kind of click, it's the confidence that you have as a person. Because like I like telling women no. I don't be wanting them. I'll be wanting them, but I'd be like no.
So you,
I like to test them, like straight up.
So
I'm
you
like,
say no
Oh, so you
to see if
test.
they.
You be playing games.
I'm like, nah, we good. We good. It depends on what you do
but you
next.
say no to see if they're gonna continue. That you want, and so
And that's the confidence.
that's
Like,
what
no,
attracts you.
no. What you mean?
What
no?
you mean
Bet.
no? You gonna take this? You gonna take this pussy? It might not be this opening this next bottle of wine might not be necessary, right?
It definitely has to be that kind of confidence shit. Because it's not easy. It's not easy getting over here. Trust
Shoot,
me.
I don't have a problem with it. If I want something, I'm gonna get it.
What
If I
happens
don't-
after the one night though? Like the one night stand.
There's another one.
That's not a one night
The
stand.
second nightstand.
Yeah, the second round 2.
I'm talking about
Round
one
2.
night. I'm talking about one night.
If it's just one night stand, you don't talk anymore.
Yeah. How do y'all
it's-
feel about that?
If it's good,
Doesn't
I'll be
bother me.
mad. I'm be pissed.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, I think I go if I have sex with them after the first date or whatever. Like, I think I set myself up mentally to be like, we're probably not gonna talk again. And then I think it's a defense mechanism, because if we do, then that's great. You know what I mean? But if we don't, then I already felt like this was gonna happen. You know what I mean? I think it's just a defense mechanism that I.
Does that hurt your ego? No, but you actually put in work on the one night stand.
Oh,
Like,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving them everything. I'm not busting out all the bag of tricks on the first night. I'm gonna give them just enough.
the basic package.
Enough so that
I'm
they,
gonna
if they
give
want to
them
come
enough.
back.
Yes, I'm gonna give them enough that oh, okay.
Not the basic package.
I mean,
I definitely,
it's a step up from the basic package. I don't give around the basics, just the bare minimum. I don't.
But how
do
do you know
that.
how do you know how to like?
just give them a little oomph so they can just be like, hey, you
Right.
know.
You don't want to jump to
talking
your
like, and
finisher?
then you can be like, who is this? I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
To get the finish, not even.
If they bad, I don't even give them 2 minutes. I just literally walk out. That's why I have my little bullet in the car. So whenever I walk out of there,
Nah, I ain't never walked out on a dick.
I have.
You walked out on some dick.
I gave them 2 minutes and 50 seconds,
He didn't
and I
do
was
enough.
like, look, I don't think this is gonna work out. I
No,
gotta go.
Raven.
He didn't know he was
Multiple people.
Was it a pop quiz?
No,
Multiple
Raven.
people.
Did you tell him it was a pop quiz?
I've never have I ever walked out on a dick.
I have, and I mean, I
I've
do
definitely
it.
walked out
Savage
on
with
some
it.
Gucci
I'm
shit,
just
though.
like,
it's cool.
I literally tell them it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna
In the
work
middle
out.
of it, like what do you?
I'll just be
you
like,
catch a mid stroke
I'll just
or
be like,
what?
I'll just be like, stop. Yeah, this is not gonna work out.
No.
And I'm like, I think I'm just gonna go home.
That would. I don't think I have the balls to hurt a man's ego like that. I can't.
You know,
I have. So if we want to just jump to bad sex, we just kind of jump right into bad sex.
This is a topic that's not even really on here. We can talk about some really, really bad sex.
So bad sex. I've had bad sex, and I was in the spooning position, and it was
the side pump?
yeah.
oh,
and
that's the best one.
That's
Let me
one of the
tell
best.
you-
The side pump is definitely
it was
top 10.
terrible. His was
Walk out.
terrible.
Was it long enough?
It wasn't
long
but he was enjoying it.
Yeah,
like
but
he was.
walk out.
What you mean?
So he was like, "Oh yeah, ooh yeah,
Not
ooh,
the
good."
whole yeah.
And I'm sitting there. I'm not saying a mumbling word. Like I'm like, if you don't hurry up, like it was terrible.
See,
terrible.
I
It
would've-
was terrible, and then he was like, "Oh yeah," like
That shit was fire,
So
girl.
he was talking the whole time, like he was talking the whole time, and like just into it and loving it, and into it and loving it, and I'm laying there not saying anything.
Damn, girl, this is it.
Yeah, all
I
of
need
that.
that.
All of that. And I'm like, and I'm glad my back is to him because I'm disgusted. Right? And then, so he finishes, I leave. You know, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. And then, like, he continues to call me. Like,
Damn, girl,
the
you ain't never
next
had it like that
day,
before.
He's like, what we did last night was kind of fun. And I was gonna say, and girl, that stayed on my voicemail. I didn't answer the phone. Then he called the next day, and then he called a good 4 or 5 times,
I can see the
and
voicemail
I did
montage.
not answer. And the thing about it was, I was attracted to him for so long, probably like 2 or 3 years.
Was he a popular guy?
I mean, yes. So he kind of hung around this group that everybody knows, this group of guys that hung out. And one of my guy friends, he's like my brother to me. And I was like, oh, he's so fine. I was like, just joking around. Like me and my homegirls be like, oh, I fucked the shit out of him, right? And so, I was telling him, I was like, oh, I fucked the shit out of him. I was just kidding. And then he was like, let me introduce you to him. And he was like, hey, Brittany, this is so-and-so, so-and-so. It's Brittany. Brittany said she fucked the shit out of you. That's how he introduced me.
And he was like, oh, okay.
He was like, well, what's up?
He never heard that before.
Yeah,
Lord.
He put me on the spot. But, so then he kept blowing up my phone after that. And it was absolutely terrible. Never again. I never spoke to him again. And I had been so attracted to him for like 3 years.
Oh, I hate that when you're really attracted to somebody and like you finally go there and
womp womp womp.
And then
it
you
was
give
terrible.
them 2 minutes and 50 seconds. You walk out the room.
I gave him a good 20 for no reason.
2 minutes and 20 seconds.
What's your bad sex story? Go ahead.
For the 2 minutes and 50 seconds?
Was that the worst?
I give people 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
You give people 2 minutes and 50 seconds to satisfy you?
Oh, yeah.
In total or just to get it going?
Just to even just start. If I feel like already it's off, like I just can't. Like I really can't. I'm like, let's try this again or some other day. Let's
take from the top.
Okay, literally, because it's not gonna work. And if especially if they can't find a hole, I'm just bye. That's a turn off for me. Like I get turned off still. You literally if anybody who's ever wondering, because I know y'all are wondering on my fucking Snapchat every damn day, like 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's all you get? Yes.
I don't think
so. They have 2 minutes and 50 seconds to show you what you're working with, or you.
I just can't.
Okay,
and that's
y'all heard her. You better put in your best pumps.
I have had like
within 250.
Let me think. Like with
your best pumps, you better come with your A game.
There's some bad stories where it just like I just didn't feel like it was kind of the last time that I've ever spoken to him. It just didn't feel right to be there, and like I was just like, ugh, I just felt so gross afterwards because like I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah.
Bad sex
doesn't even necessarily have to be that it was bad at the time. It just meant like the feeling too, like the feeling that you were feeling towards that person, because it was good, but it was
a lot
like
deeper than I was taking it.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, it was pretty bad.
I agree with Brittany because like anytime I've had sex with someone it's been really bad, they thought they put in work.
Oh my god!
Like they really were just like, yeah, this is
just
the most fire pussy ever. Like this, and this. I can't record like that.
I can't either.
You know what I'm saying? Like every NBA team loses. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a 100% record. Sometimes you got to take an L.
So let me ask you a question. Speaking of bad sex, would you want somebody to tell you that you were bad?
For me, yes. For most, probably not, because I put in the work in. You know what I'm saying? I put the work in. But
I can already tell when I'm having a bad day.
But
it's still good. It's still good. It's still
everybody's a little off sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. You're not 100%. You don't win every game.
I'm very honest with like if I know them for a while, like I'm just like, ooh, it was not up to par. I don't like it.
Not up to par.
I'm just like,
sir, I grade you a C.
Yeah, I do. And I'm just like, let's rewind and try this again. Next time have wine and weed for me. And then we can,
vibe.
Okay, so that's how you tell somebody. I've never known how to tell a guy that it's not good.
What makes it not good? The size, strokes?
No.
Probably like the strokes, the motion, like you're going too fast, you're doing too much. Just too much.
Yeah, too much.
Why you
not
pumping
enough.
like that? Like
can't find a hole.
We're not rabbits, we're not dogs. Slow down. Find your groove. Put on some music. Maybe I should say something like that. Put on some music. Go to the beat.
Sometimes they can't even find a damn beat in the music. It's disappointing. Like,
So yeah, that's what's bad for me. Like just all over the place. I don't need all that.
I wanted to say something gross, but like I'm not gonna say it.
Sorry,
because
I'm just saying I don't need all that. Calm down.
I do like a good growl though, but only when it's good.
I'm gonna tell you what. This one
I'm out. I'm dead. Funeral is tomorrow. I'm deceased.
This one dude, like, we were in the missionary position. And he laid all the way down. Like
he didn't push himself up.
No, he put his whole weight on me. Like he was laying down, and I was like, I have never in my life. That was a one nighter. That was a one nighter. I never went back.
Jesus Christ.
He's a really good guy. Like he's professional. Like he's on his shit. Like sometimes on paper, like this would be a dude that you would want to marry. But the sex, like I was like, why did he lay all the way down? His whole, and this was like, this is not a small dude. Like he's like a football player build. Like so.
His legs is tied. That's how they tie to have sex.
He laid on me and took the breath out of me, and then was pumping like the whole time. Like he laid and pumped. You cannot do that, sir. You cannot do that,
I
sir.
pull them close to me, but like I've only been like I don't know. I've always been the fat one. So I'm always asking, am I heavy? Am I too heavy?
But I'm pretty sure you wouldn't put all of your body weight on anybody. I don't put
you don't know what I do.
I don't put all my body weight. I'm not putting all my body weight. Even if I feel I'm not putting all my body weight on you. I'm gonna prop myself up. I'm a rock. I'm not gonna just sit all the way. I make it do what it do.
Most of the time, I'm like, man, I'm a little lazy today. Let me just live.
Then you need to do doggy style.
No, listen.
Or a spoon.
I don't really care for dog. It's just the positions depend on the person. But I'm like, doesn't mean just because I lay doesn't mean I'm lazy. I'm just a different kind of workout. I just do yoga.
So you stretch. Fellas, don't lay. Don't put your whole. Let me tell everybody out there that listening right now. Luckily, I still have respect for the dude. He still follow me on Instagram. We still Facebook friends. I'm not gonna blast him like that. But just for everybody that's listening, do not put all of your weight on a female. That is not cute. That don't
turn
feel
the fan
good.
on.
I don't
want you fucking sweating on me.
Y'all don't get dry. Y'all don't get dry with the air on.
No. What the fuck?
Like it was cold? What
do you mean dry?
What is that?
Sweat?
No. Like
oh no.
But I know what he's talking about, but I don't know what he's talking about. That's
the cold doesn't dry y'all up?
No. The person does.
From laying on you?
No. I mean
the person don't even dry me out.
But like sweat. Like get your sweat off me.
You don't like sweat sex?
Oh, like when it's just dripping.
But if you're both sweating.
I'll tell him like you too sweaty.
What if you're both sweating though?
I don't
really sweat. I glisten, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Sweat doesn't bother me.
It just bothers me when it's just like a lot.
Sweat. So do you stop it in 2 minutes and 50 seconds when they sweat? They definitely be putting in they be putting in their
sweat rag by the bed. Then
do y'all stop after the 250?
It's probably because I'm just like.
She said no, not the diagram. She said, That's tough.
Very tough.
That's tough.
It's hot out here for a pimp. Everyone wanted to take your sex back.
Have you?
Yes, and I did.
What do you mean? Did you go back in time?
No sex for you. Take it back, like delete it, like wish it never happened.
That was like one of those ones you just like, I did it,
but I wish it never happened.
I never was there. Can you have the? Do you have the receipts? Can you prove I was there?
I can't think of anything specifically, but if I delete them in my mind, they're gone.
They're gone.
It's gone. So
facts.
If I don't remember, it didn't happen.
Exactly. Do you have the receipts, sir?
No receipts.
Fax papers, the fax sheets.
The Carfax?
Yeah, do you have the Carfax? Because I don't think you do. So that text message was not for me. You could have put it in a different number. Like, that's not my number. No, not my number. So no. Yeah. Yes.
So you've taken you wanted to take the sex
I
back.
did.
Was it because it was bad? Was it just like one of
It was
those
just
like
everything,
you knew you
okay?
shouldn't be fucked with that person? You knew from
Everything.
the get go you shouldn't have fucked with that person.
Yeah, but it was good, but it was bad.
That's usually how it goes.
It was really good, but
That's
bad.
usually how it goes. As far as like taking the sex back itself, like I've definitely been in situations where I was like, I wish I didn't fuck this bitch because now she can tell people she fucked me.
That's right.
I don't like that.
Not even that. Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like people that can say they fuck me.
Okay, listen. With lesbian sex, I know this is kind of weird. They move fast. So
Raven, we're not going there yet.
But with taking it back,
She's ready to
I
go
kind
there.
of wanted to not really take it back.
Having sex with a woman.
I wanted not taking it back, but taking to the point where they move so fast with the relationship. It's like boom, 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 boom. You're married.
You did say that.
So that's why I kind of wanted to like.
So it's
that's
coochie.
why I'm
So it's
taking
eating
back.
coochie, marriage next week.
I mean, it's more than that.
You sure?
Yes, there's more than that into the sex portion of it.
I was talking about the marriage. So the marriage is less than sex.
No, not saying that. But it's not just eating coochie. It's more than that. There's more than that.
Scissors, coochie,
Straps, everything. Anyways, so
I have questions.
We have questions
within
too.
2 days, it was like relationship. So I was like, ooh, maybe I should have took it back.
Like she
Asked me to be in a relationship.
No, but I'm saying like, so y'all was licky. That sounds real.
She was
stupid.
licky. Anyways,
So it was like that. Like, so was it? Did you feel like if she did that, she felt like if she did that, y'all was in a relationship?
she was just like, so how do you feel about relationships?
Oh, that's the worst talk. After you fucking like, so what are we? We are going back to
That's
sleep.
Said I hate them.
We are going back to sleep.
And that's why I stopped.
People do that?
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Right
like-
after sex?
like,
Not, it wasn't
right
even right after sex. It was the next day. She was
Yeah.
like, so, or
Well,
the
you-
same day because it was through the night in the morning. But she was like, so, how do you feel about relationships? And I was like, I told you I'm not ready for fucking relationships, so don't ask me that question. And then that's kind of where I cut it off, where I just didn't want to do anything else with her because the minute I get you, it's gone. It's over with. You don't want to be married.
No, but that's the thing though. Like really, like, that's actually one of my biggest turnoffs. Like after being like involved with someone and they ask that question, I'm like, just chill, watch TV. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah.
What are we? I hate that question. I really hate it.
She did ask me that. What are we? I said, girl, I don't even know what I am. I don't know if I'm a stud now. I don't know if I'm a lesbian. I don't even know if I'm straight. She says, I think you just confused. I say, I think you're right.
I hate that question. I really just I don't like that question because that question comes with a
Within 2 days of me knowing you.
even not that. I don't like that question in general
Still.
because you know what we are. Like, you know, we just vibing and whatever we're doing, right? I just don't like that question because that insinuates that there's more that you want from me. You haven't told me that. I hate that.
That makes sense.
I really do. You never heard that before? You never smashed somebody? You never had sex and then like after it was like, what are we?
That happens a lot, honestly, with guys.
Maybe not like after the first time
With
having
the guy.
sex with somebody.
That's because you're not giving them the full package. Started.
Even if you don't, like,
They get
it
a
still happens.
sampler.
Not a sampler.
Yep.
Sampler dick.
Even
Sampler.
before you give
Get
them,
some sampler
even
coochie.
before you even give them anything, I think we should have a relationship.
I don't.
Can you not? Can you get away
I
from
can't
me?
give them
Can
everything.
you breathe? Like you just talk to them, and then all of a
They
sudden
gonna want babies
they want your
and
wife.
stuff. I think I made that mistake of giving my ex-husband all of it too soon. And when I tell you, like, and I'm talking about the full package. Like we have been
Full
talking.
package?
Yeah, like I gave him
Missy
too
Elliott
much.
say?
Wait, let me
What
stop
Missy
because
say?
that's what I
Flip
did to
it-
Georgia.
What she say?
Flip it down.
Flipping in
In
reverse.
reverse.
It's y'all flipping
Yeah,
the
I did all of that. I
Is y'all
pulled,
flipping
you know,
the
I was
flan
young.
yet?
I was young. I didn't realize you don't pull all your tricks out, right? Because when I pulled my tricks out, he clank, 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 clank. He was ready to lock it down. And
I was
then,
ready to lock it down the other
week. I was getting ready to go to college. Like, so I wasn't
Fuck college.
I wasn't looking for a relationship. Like, I was about to head out 3 weeks. I wasn't looking for a relationship. You know, we happened to smash right before I was going to college or whatever. I pulled all the tricks out, right? And he was ready to lock it down. So he would ask me, "You want to be my girl?" And I was like, "Let me think about it." First of all,
I never asked people to do that.
I feel like
ask a woman to be my girl.
if you okay, so but if a female says let her think about, you probably not gonna ask her again, right? Like I feel like it's kind of like a blow.
You're talking about 18 years old.
Yeah,
probably,
I feel like it's kind of a blow to your dude's ego, right? Like
no. If you talking 18 to 20,
because my ex, he told me later a female has never told him no. So I don't know if that maybe enticed him a little bit more. So he asked me again, and I said, "Let me think about it." So then this is where he fucking asked me on his birthday. I can't tell him no on his birthday.
You definitely can.
You could.
That's actually the best time to tell him, because you'd be like, "Yo, you're a year older. Once you get into that body, then I can talk to you."
I felt like he bamboozled me. He asked me on his birthday. Yes, he asked me on his birthday 2 days before I was going to school. He locked me down. Girl? Yes, he asked me 3 times.
You want to be
and
my
then he did tell me,
like on Norbit.
With a note?
No, he asked me on the phone. He did tell me that
was the phone wireless or corded?
We had cell phones back then. I think it was it was the big Nokia. We had Nokias.
Oh, it was a cell phone.
Yeah, it was the cell phone.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the house phone.
No. I'm not that old.
I fuck with the house phone.
I did.
We had cell phone. I was going to college.
I did cell phone.
So you were in college when?
2002.
Shit, I graduated 2011 in high school.
I graduated in 10.
So yeah, he bamboozled me.
I didn't talk.
And he told me later he didn't want nobody else having sex with me. That's why he locked me down.
Is that an ego thing? Is that an ego or possession thing? Because I think that men and women both harbor both. Men more ego, women more possession.
I think it's ego. For him, I think it's ego.
Just to say he can do it.
Oh, maybe it was ego and possession. Now that you kind of break it down, yeah, ego. And he didn't want nobody else. He locked it down.
Women are very possessive.
If a guy or a girl gets possessive really fast, or if they mention relationships right now, I run. Like, I'll just stop the sex. I'll stop everything.
Not stop the sex at 2 minutes and 50 seconds?
No, not even that. I just don't want to have sex with you anymore.
She's a track star.
Exactly like that. I just don't like. Because if you mention relationships, that's now I know where your mindset is.
How do people mention relationships and conversations like that?
They're just with women or men.
Wait, what?
Women or men.
Now?
Like women, how do women or men answer it? What do you mean?
I mean you.
Oh, from my experience,
women are not men. Let's stop that.
I'm talking about. Well, I've had women and men ask me that.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! I didn't get it, guys. I'm so sorry. I was so confused. We about to get in the whole beef right there. What?
So men, let's just be like, I don't want to. Have sex anymore. I just want a relationship with you, and then blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, no, that's not what I want. Let's just be friends, and then I'll end it, and I won't do anything with them. And then they'll come back and just like, okay, I just want sex only, because they want a part of me in their life.
Listen, men. Anything a woman does, regardless of what it is, men will follow. Mm-hmm. So as a man, if you come to a woman and you're like, I want a relationship, she's like, nah, I just want to fuck. 2 seconds later, a man will be like, I just want to fuck too.
Yeah, but will they go opposite? If a woman comes up to a man and says, no, I want a relationship.
No.
So it's only the other way around.
We're built different for a reason.
Okay.
Men and women are built different for a reason.
When you said men will follow, like they'll do whatever. But I don't feel like it's the other way around. Not when it comes to relationships.
It's not.
They're not going to be quick to go into a relationship.
It's not.
Sex only. What do you want?
I'm so tired of you reading your own personal text messages on this podcast.
Because it relates and they're crazy. They are crazy, batshit crazy.
Is that crazy?
I think it is, because if you're telling me that you want a relationship and then the next day you're like, oh, not the next day. Just going with what I say. I just think you're crazy. I don't like that either.
That's a weird false sense of.
Just tell me what the fuck you want.
That's a weird false sense of like confidence though in that moment, right? Because you know you, right? You know people should
It's
like
toxic.
you.
It's
People-
theatrical to me.
You know people would want to fuck with you, right? And then when they want to fuck with you, you're like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm confused.
It's a
like,
turn off for me.
like I don't get that aspect of it. Like, because you know you're dope as
Don't
fuck.
play with me. Play with Joe. You heard that song before.
What Moneybag Yo say? Don't play with me.
Play
Go.
with your pussy. Or play
Wait,
with her
what?
pussy.
Oh yeah. This is Sex Talk Thursday.
Yeah. That's what he says. That's why I tell people, I'm like, don't play with me.
Play with his or yours?
I tell them theirs.
If they
I'm
acting
a
like
horrible person, okay?
if they acting like a bitch, they must have one, right?
Okay.
No.
I'm not
What
gonna
does
be
that
sitting
mean?
here bumping
What does a
coochies
man
with
acting
a
like a
man.
bitch mean? What does that mean, Dion?
Huh?
A man acting like a bitch. What is that? What is
When
that?
he's
What is that?
bitching 24/7 like a just it's,
So-
All in his feelings.
So does that mean that men can call women bitches?
No.
no, but I can call him one
Why?
because he's bitching.
I was just using it as a phrase. I don't call dudes bitches. I don't because I don't want you to call me out your name, out my name.
I call him. I call him once
I was just
on-
saying it as a phrase.
because one, he's Satan. Two,
Jesus Christ.
he was acting like a little bitch. But it's a long story, and I'm not gonna go into details about it because we're talking about sex, baby.
And so we talked about sex you maybe want back, because there's definitely times I've been like, I wish I could take that dick back. You didn't deserve all the dick.
I did.
You did take it back.
Mm-hmm.
She's not talking about me either, because that sounded wild. That sounded wild. Anyways, that sounded wild. Did that not sound wild?
I take it back.
Whatever y'all did, whatever y'all took back, whatever y'all handed
Just
out
like-
and took back is between
That
y'all.
sounded wild.
Whatever
like-
y'all handed out and took back, y'all don't, off air. Y'all can do what you do.
Just like when when I was in line at McDonald's one day and they were making me mad, I snatched that bag so hard. That's how I'll be taking.
That's how you take it back.
You don't deserve it. Yeah. Just snatch it back.
Once again, guys, it's not me and Raven talking about us. That sounded. You know. You fucking know.
I'm a lesbian.
Let me sip my wine.
I'm a lesbian. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Literally a lesbian. I'm a little confused, but you know,
So
that's
let's
here
be
and
honest.
You're a
there.
lesbian this
Let's
week.
be honest.
Let's be honest.
This week.
This week I am. I might be a stud this week. I don't know because I had a strap on.
You had a strap on there?
What color was it?
Not on her.
What color? She had the strap?
No, I
You
had
had
a
the strap?
I had a strap on.
What color was it? Did it have veins?
So you were banging her,
No, it was someone else.
but
You
you
watched?
were banging somebody
Did
else.
you-
Yes,
record?
I was banging somebody. I didn't record it, but I have a video of the strap.
This was last night because it's still on your story.
How long was
That
it?
was-
It's still on your story. So this just happened.
Let me see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
loading?
we got
It
an
wasn't her.
exclusive.
It wasn't her.
So you was fucking somebody else?
Yes, I did. Okay, I'm not gonna say who it was because it's my personal business.
That is big.
It was. And she was like, "Yeah, you're a little perv." I was like, "Please don't call me a perv," but yeah.
Is the girl in the video? That's her in the background? Let me see the receipts. Let me see the receipts.
Not the receipts.
That thing was banging.
Okay, listen.
That thing.
And I mean,
is
she did return the favor,
banging.
so. But my other friend was like, "Yeah, you're definitely better."
And we're talking about a dildo.
No, this is a strap, but it has
It's
like
a dildo strap thing, right? Is that the proper term to call it?
I don't know, but
Those things-
A
I've heard-
strappiest?
So I can't remember who I was talking to.
I thought you were about to say, I can't remember the last time I had a strap.
No. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was curious to when lesbians are having sex and one of them's wearing the strap on. The one that's wearing the strap on how do they get off? And somebody told me that they vibrate.
Isn't that like
sometimes
there's something. No, I heard that they vibrate.
Sometimes they have like it's a double thing. They have a double thing already
like
in
the
there.
bow thing?
But like sometimes you just get off from watching
the visual.
Oh, okay.
I have some lesbian friends out in the universe. They were like the visual is what gets them there.
Oh, okay,
like seeing the plastic and or porcelain. There's glass dildos.
That bitch cracked.
That's what I'm saying. Like what?
That's gonna be a mess.
I'm just gonna drink some wine.
No, you gonna spill the beans. Where the beans at?
What beans do you want?
The beans, the strap-ons.
So honestly, I don't even care about if they fuck with a strap. Me fucking with a strap. Listen, I'm about to buy me a new one.
So you would be a stud, right? If you're wearing the strap on,
just call me Ray.
or a dyke.
Not Ray.
Okay, so the girl that I'm seeing, she's a stud. But
so you're the femme?
Stud on stud?
I am the femme. But wait a minute. But she has never met a femme like me because
okay,
I can be dominant too.
Oh,
but
if that's her preference,
listen. So I think that I am the dominant one because
studs get fucked too.
I was at the barber.
I'm so confused.
Listen. I was at the barber shop this weekend, taking her to get her hair cut.
A fade? Does she have a fade?
She has a fade.
Oh.
Why am I at the barber shop? Like I was posted up in the car like a whole ass nigga. I'm not even I'm not trying to lie. Her brother came out to the car and was like, "Don't mess with my sister."
Already dude.
And he was like, "I'll kill for my sister. I'll die for my sister." I'm like, "Damn, you gonna get me beat up?" And I was like, "How did I become the whole man?"
That's a weird dynamic. Like that's still his little sister, who was the stud, but they see you as. It's Freaky Thursday.
Even her brother from jail was like, "Listen, that's my sister. You better protect her." Blah blah blah, and I'm just like,
"You the man, protect my little sis, bro."
I'm like, "Shouldn't y'all be saying this for me?" So it's weird, like
that's a weird dynamic
for me.
I'm confused.
See, me too. I told
so you
her,
fucking studs out here
in these streets.
I have not yet.
So what is a stud?
I think
I was taught it was left eyebrow piercing.
They're just
in cargo shorts.
You just mentioned my whole ass stud friend Glow because she has a piercing here.
That's what I was taught.
No, I mean like studs are like I have a lot of stud friends now, and these guys I want to call them guys because they're very masculine in what they do, and they just I don't know. That's how I describe them.
What do they do that's masculine?
They like
this is no stud hate. I got some homies that definitely rock that way.
When we're all out, they're very protective of all the girls in the group, and which I like that. And and also on the other hand, they understand feminine tendencies. So like, if you're not feeling well, just because sorry, too much information, but it's the time of the month or whatever. At least they can like feel the same way that you're feeling because they know. So that's why it's so hard with like relationships like that with girl relationships. And I learned that the hard way. Now I'm just like, I don't want to do this no more. I want to cancel my subscription. Can I cancel my subscription to being a lesbian? Okay, I don't want to be a lesbian anymore. Cancel it. But
not cancel it.
Yeah, cancel my subscription. Only wanted the
no, you didn't cancel it. You didn't cancel in time. You still have another month you just paid for.
Literally.
You have your 30-day free trial.
And it's hard too because you never know who's paying anymore.
That's a weird dynamic too.
Like, am I supposed to pay or are you supposed to pay? Like, who is supposed to pay? Are you supposed to drive or am I supposed to drive? Like,
You need to be the femme.
I know, but I feel like I'm more masculine. Before I'm anything,
Do two studs go together?
No.
But you're a stud and you said you're a stud.
I was just joking. I'm not a stud.
So you're a femme.
I'm definitely a femme.
Is there only those two?
But I have masculine.
There's more.
Okay, we don't need to get into that.
Just so you know, there's more.
But I have masculine tendencies. So like it's just because I'm just very independent and I just know what I like and I know what I don't like. So I guess the femmes that they dealt with in the past, they were just like, you know, and I'm just like, I don't like that. I'm not doing that. We ain't doing that, you know.
Interesting.
So speaking of that, dildos and other physical toys in the bed.
Okay.
Oh, there's a stem. There's stems.
I just said.
so
I
maybe
literally
I'm a
said.
stem.
Maybe you're a stem.
I literally just said I don't
Just
need to know
call me
anything
Ray.
else.
A person whose
Oh, my
gender
God.
falls somewhere between a stud and a femme is a stem.
Like you can take it. You can mow the grass, but not take out the trash.
I can do both.
Toys in the bed. Using toys in the bed. Male. Like women in the bed using toys with guys and vice versa, and toys for guys are like dick rings and.
So I personally don't care for it, but I have a guy that likes it. Like he has like all these toys. Like I'm not even funny.
Talk to yourselves. Got people.
It's like he's into the BSM. What is it called?
Yes, that.
I don't like it. Like I'm a simple person. Like you don't have to add anything like that to me. Like I don't like it.
I can go either way.
Yeah.
Either way. I have, but so I feel like it's a little different for me being married, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like it's so funny because I think people automatically assume that, you know, you've always heard when people get married, they stop having sex. Mm-hmm. So that was not the case for me when I was married.
Yeah.
Like when I got married, I felt like this is the person that I can be absolutely comfortable with. Like you know everything about me. You've seen everything. Like I can be the absolute comfortable. So I felt like there are no limits in the bedroom. Like we can do whatever we making a movie tonight. Like what are we doing? Like, you know, I felt comfortable with this person. So a lot of my sexual experiences or experiments or trying new things was with my husband because I felt comfortable with them.
Yeah.
So yes, we used toys and you know, he liked to watch and all that. Like, so I was in my element. I was comfortable at that time. Like, so it was opposite for me. Like, sex did not stop when I got married. Like, it turned up. Like, we was fucking like 5 nights a week, 5, 6. Like, he had to tell me, okay, can we have a day off? You know, like that's how we got down.
It's definitely like for me, like I don't right off the bat if they're like wanting to like use toys and stuff. Because I personally only have two things that I use, which is not that I really just don't even use at all. Like they're just there because one I got them as a gift. 2, like I just barely even use them. So like when it comes to like the guy that I like, that it's like my consistent guy, one of my consistent guys that I always go to, like when I say he's into that, like he has different, like a box of different things.
Oh,
and I'm just like, let's just have normal things. Cause I wouldn't say I'm like boring, but I just like good sex. I really don't really care to add anything.
I don't feel like we need to. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, like
we don't need it.
We can get this on and popping without it. Like
Okay.
we don't need to add anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my thing. Hopefully you do your thing, and we gonna make some magic in here without any toys. But if we want to spice it up, if we want to go to the sex store, we want to get some stuff. I mean, I'm not opposed, but we don't need them.
Now for girls, like I feel like you have to like there's some stuff that you have to use like when it comes to toys and stuff because you just limited on things, you know what I mean? But for me, it just really doesn't, like if I like you enough and we have good chemistry and stuff like that, like you're gonna be the turning factor for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we're physically in tune, emotionally in tune, mentally in tune, we're gonna feed off each other. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna you can turn me on. You can turn me on more than these toys would, you know? So
exactly.
But I mean, I'm not against it. I mean, we can switch things up. Who said it? I think 50 Cent says switch the style up. Watch the money pile up. We can switch the style up.
So marriage for you gave you a free ride to any kind of freaky shit.
We had some fun.
Okay, you are on some basic dick pussy. That's good.
Everything.
It just honestly, it just depends on my consistent people.
Who's ever consistent at the time is getting it.
Like my ex, and then he's in the past, but it was him at the time because I was with him for 3 years. So it was just like, okay, we really didn't try anything because the sex, like I said, the sex was good enough. It was only one time that we used it like a toy, and I was just like, I don't really care about this. Like it's like good enough that I didn't need that. But like with my other person who was my consistent, like I said, he's into that. So for me, it's like whatever. Like I personally don't like it. Like
So you guys have had sex with toys?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it didn't work for you?
I mean, like it just depends on like the situation and the person. Honestly, like
it was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
I don't have to have them.
Yeah.
But I don't. If you
guys are together long enough.
Yes, for me.
Long enough, right?
Because the only person that I used toys with was my husband, my ex-husband.
Mine was
guy or girl?
Both right now.
That sounded wild.
No,
both right now.
At the same damn time. At the same damn
I don't know. My other consistent guy that I always call him consistent is because I don't really. It's just who I'm with at the time. So he was like, I don't want to get beat up by her. He might get beat up by her because like he was like, we were all hanging out at the party or whatever, and like he was like, I don't like, just make sure like you always like, he's like, I don't want to get beat up by her. I was like, shit, you might. you might. She might. But she's a sweet person. She taught me, but she did teach me a handshake. So now I feel like, I'm wearing red too.
Jesus Christ.
What about you, Calvin? Do you like to incorporate toys? No, not at all?
I actually never.
You never tried? Never thought about it?
Never thought about it. I am the toy.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I told Ray. If we bring in the vibes, we don't need to bring toys into the bedroom.
Person. You don't need all that.
We don't have to,
But I think toys also just really is a long-term thing. Like, if y'all been together for X amount of years, you just want to do something wild.
Switch it up. Switch the style up. 50 Cent. Yeah, that's it.
I always say, like,
But
I'm not
necessary.
Like, I'm not a freaky person. I just like good sex, and that's always good enough for me. But if they want to, we can try it. But I'm telling you, we probably won't try it that much again.
I'm a freak person.
What's the weirdest thing a person sexually has asked you to do?
Oh my God.
Whether you did it or not, you don't have to disclose that. But if you want to, you definitely can, because it's Freaky Thursday, so you can. But
this is weird Thursday.
Well,
for this topic,
my Uber's
go ahead.
outside.
Oh, y'all want me to speak a little bit? I got a story. So I've had this conversation with other guys. Like if we're talking about sex and I, bring up a sexual experience that I had. So this is so weird. I'm not going to disclose who it was, but I did have sex with a person. I was in a relationship with a person. I had sex with a person, and he liked me to, while we're having sex, so in the motion, he liked me to tell him about other experiences that I had.
I had someone like that. I don't like it.
Like, he would like me to tell me. So he'd be like, tell me about that one time. Like, he remembers them
while
too.
Having sex?
While in the Like, he liked me to talk about
That's weird.
me having sex with other people.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, tell me about that time you were with that one dude. And tell me about that. Like, he remembered them.
I think it was one to be fucked by them too. Tell me about James. How James hit it.
Right. Like,
was it hard? Was it soft? That's crazy. How big was it?
And he wanted the
like
detail.
that.
Like, he wanted me to tell him
Jesus
the stories.
Christ.
Right, that's the weirdest shit. So at the
But
time,
I've heard that thing.
I would've been
at
like-
the time, I didn't know that it was weird. I just thought that he liked. So then
What were you saying? Like, yeah, James hit it like this.
I would tell him in detail
Leave
about
James
the times,
alone.
like what we had, like what happened. We were here, and then he did this, and then he did that, and then he moved me over, and then I was describing it. It was to the T. Let me tell you that
This
one
nigga.
time he asked me, tell me about that one time, and I was tired of telling the story. Like at this point, you knew all my stories already, right? So I told him, but I think I switched it up and said something else, and so afterwards he was pissed. He was like,
That wasn't the fucking story.
right?
Nigga.
That's the exact shit that he said. He was like, you told me this happened.
Oh, he hit you like
I'm
that?
Not that
Was
he
that
has the
James
whole
or
book.
Avery? Who the fuck was it?
Right.
You lied.
And I'll never forget, like, one time I told him about, like, this dude make my leg shake, blah, 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 whatever. That was, like, his ultimate goal. Like, and he would get upset if he didn't do it. Like, I can't help it. I don't know if his hung a little bit to the left a little bit more than yours or whatever the case may be, and you're not hitting the spot. I cannot help it that you're not doing the same thing that he did. So I hated talking about it because it was, I don't know if it like created like a challenge for him. It was so weird. But the guys that I talked to about afterwards, or told guys, they were like, yeah, that dude is weird as fuck. Like,
I've heard.
I had someone who was like that, and I didn't
That's
like
weird.
it. And I'd be like, he's like, come on, tell me.
in that
I'm
voice.
like, no, yes, the exact voice.
Did he narrate the whole story?
I didn't tell him
Was this the
nothing.
Wizard of
I'm not
Oz?
telling
What
you
the fuck?
I
nothing.
told him my stories.
I'm like, I don't do that. It's a little weird for me.
All right, Raven. So tell us, weirdest request, whether you did it or not.
Oh, I did it.
She knows she did it. Any
What is her
request
request?
coming to Raven, she's doing the damn thing.
Weirdest can be nasty too. Like just, she got to think about it.
I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just thinking
She's
about
like,
if I want to
might
say it on air.
I might want to call him back.
Right?
All right, I plead the fifth.
You gonna leave it like that? Second worst.
I'll plead the fifth.
She pleading the fifth.
I
Okay.
don't think I've had, other than what I said, I don't think I had
so
any weird requests.
I've had. It's not the weirdest, but I'm just going to tell you the
Tell us that
slightly
story.
not weirdest thing. I mean, I guess the weirdest would be the other. I mean, besides that, but it would be, I guess, the threesome that I had with someone and their best friend, like a guy and his guy best friend. It was
Wait, what?
It was
Whoa,
weird as fuck.
whoa! And that's not the
Well-
weirdest shit.
No.
That's not number one.
People, honestly, you have to think about it. People are fucking weird. Like, they like weird shit. Okay, I don't like that. Like, I'm a simple person. Like, boop boop bop.
We're not gonna go over. We're not gonna just like edge over. You said a guy and his best friend, who is a guy, and you.
So isn't that
Is he
a train?
gay? Was the guy gay?
No, he wasn't gay.
So is it a train? Like
So
that's what
that's
I've
all-
heard.
so they fucking
Basically,
you.
Yes,
Oh,
but
she said yes.
the only thing about it is,
So I heard
the
that
best
that's not
friend
a
wasn't
threesome.
good.
That's a train.
I don't even know. But
She said, I don't even know how
the
many
best friend
dashes
wasn't
my
even good,
motherfucker-
so I just kind of been like, hey, okay, I'm done with you. So it was just like, it just left to the guy that I actually like really wanted. You know what I mean?
We immediately led to the guy. Like you had.
Because I told the best friend, I was like, yeah, I'm done with you. And then like, because I personally, I don't really care for like all that. Like I'm a one-on-one person.
Yeah.
I'm just not like, you know.
What about you, Calvin? What's the strangest thing you've had anybody ask you or request of you, or that you requested?
I don't request no crazy. I don't actually request anything, like at all.
Has anybody requested something weird of you?
The weirdest experience I had was probably prior to like 2021, prior to 2020, I hit a stint of celibacy.
Oh, okay, nice.
Nobody could fuck. Like that was not. There was a no for you. But
I'm there right now.
the pandemic hit. You know, I'm saying I got a little lonely. So there was a situation where good person. I'm not gonna say her name or anything like that, but shorty was going through a divorce, still married type shit, and she was like, I just really want to fuck with you. And I was like, stay celibate, get the smash, and not have to worry about feelings. It was like weighing.
Yeah, that's
like,
tough.
I was like, fuck celibacy. Boom. That was probably the weirdest shit I've ever
Did the
done.
feelings set in?
No, never.
No, on her behalf.
I think so because she blocked me after a short amount. Like, well, this is probably like a couple months that we were doing what we was doing, but then like hit me back right after. But she was just like, yeah, it was crazy. Like, I was just dealing with so many emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, the sex is great. I still want to fuck you. I was like, yeah, the door's closed.
Oh, so it was just a bam.
It was for me that way.
Just one time. You just needed to get that nut out.
It really wasn't one time. It was multiple times. But
oh, so you needed to get several nuts out because of the pandemic.
Correct.
Okay, I understand.
Because of the pandemic. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, you was pandemic. I mean, I'm saying.
I was just like, yeah, I mean,
several nuts needed to come out.
Yeah, what's up?
Roger that.
I think it's gonna be crazy because that particular person does listen to the podcast.
I mean, we didn't name her. Oh, we didn't name her.
We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna give any
Shout
glory.
out to
I don't
her.
even name the person that I'm not even supposed to name.
Shout out to her because you said she was a sweet girl, a sweet person.
There's no shout outs.
Oh, okay. We're not shouting her out.
What was y'all best experience? Like your best experience
Sexually?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. You mean like best sex, like per person?
It doesn't even have to be sex. It could have just been
experience?
like maybe foreplay. It could have been like anything like that. Like your best, like Georgia.
Like Georgia.
Oh, Georgia, if you're listening, hello. I'm in Austin. You left me here. You left your package.
I've had two, like my top two.
Last night.
No,
Lord have mercy.
I'm celibate right now, so I don't have it. Nothing new. But my top two, so I really, when I have received oral sex, right? It is, so I have received oral sex from people, I dealt with people, but then.
Look how casual it is. I mean, I've received gifts, oral sex,
I received them.
hugs.
It is like
Kisses, hugs, oral sex,
It's like a
gift. They were given what needed to be gave, but it is totally different. When I finally experienced somebody who likes to do, like, enjoyed doing it versus somebody who just does it to do it.
I just do it.
Yeah, what you get? I mean, you. Then if you're just doing it, I mean, you're basic. You're just hitting the back. The you're doing the minimum. You know what I'm saying? But the time
That's disrespectful.
Let me tell you, the time that I experienced it from a dude that loved to do it, like.
But doesn't that come with him loving to do it for everybody?
I don't care about nobody else. He was loving to do it for me, and the moment that I felt him loving to do it, it was top notch. Like that is
top notch.
Top notch. That is hands down the best oral sex that I've ever had because he actually loved. He was like. He's like, I don't care if we have sex. I just want to eat you out. Like, I enjoy, like, so him being, just think about something that you're passionate about. So when he was passionate about that shit came from the soul. That shit.
I believe it because I've had someone who's like that.
You act like this nigga got dressed before he ate it.
He might as well.
Baby, put on your Sunday.
Because this is the dinner, okay?
And come over and eat this Sunday dinner, okay? That's what he did.
I'm a pleaser. I like to give.
Me too.
So that's my. I love it.
I'm that way too, just like you.
Yeah.
So I know what it's like to get like enjoy giving.
Because you don't even need to do anything other than that.
So having it back from somebody that enjoyed to do, not somebody who's I'm doing it because you're doing me.
And that's the other reason why I like Georgia.
Where did that?
That's
young
why I
man
was like,
end
marry
up?
me.
Where did that young man end up?
Who, Georgia?
No, her situation. Where did that Negro end up? And you just like, it was amazing. It was just, where is he today?
He has been in my DMs.
Let me do it again, yo.
But I
can do it better.
Over the pandemic, he slid into the DMs. At the time, that was right after my divorce, right? So I was not in. But there was also an age gap.
Down or up? Down.
It was down.
The corpse is down.
It was
Niggas
down.
after 30 don't love that shit.
Honestly, forget about that. Go back for it, girl.
It was down. I could. He couldn't be somebody that I put on the roster for real, because the age gap.
What's the age gap? Give us the number.
He was younger.
What's the number? 6.
She pleads the fifth.
6 years?
Around there.
5? Difference? More?
7.
7 years?
Yeah, 7 years difference.
I mean, you 37, he 30.
But
Now.
now, not back then.
Yeah.
It sounds
Say
okay
yes.
now. Back then, it didn't sound good.
How did it not sound good? So probably, what, like 28, 21?
Yeah.
That's like, what?
I mean, he was young.
I can see that from my point of view because I've only dated older than me.
I usually date women who are older than me.
And when
Yeah.
someone says like, "Oh, I'm 27," even I cringe over that. I'm 29, and I'm just like, "Ooh, 27."
My
I can't do it. Like 50, 40.
Wait,
Y'all know
what?
wait, what?
Huh? 50,
Huh?
40?
90. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm freaking kidding. Rolling into the room of retirement. Oh no. But like the last guy that I like dated was 40. So
But
I
you
like
about to be
I
30.
just
That's
like
11 years?
yeah. But
That's not deep.
my first boyfriend when I was 18, he was 27. So I've
That's a
always
little
dated.
weird.
I've always dated older.
That's weird. That's way more weird than you dating
weird
a
for
40-year-old.
them, not weird for me. I just have an older mindset.
It is weird for them. It should be weird. He's 27, you're 18. It should definitely be weird for him.
He was really sweet though. He always
You can't
respected
even go
me.
out. You can't even go to a restaurant and drink together.
Yeah, we could. He always bought the drinks, but I never drank. I didn't drink until I was 22. So even if he was offering drinks and stuff like that, I didn't drink until I was 22.
I didn't have my first drink until really my second drink until I was 21 years old.
Yeah, I didn't really care for drinking back then. Maybe wine here and there, but not really like drink. So yeah.
So
Is there anything that you haven't done that you want to do?
that's not even the question.
Yes.
Something along that line.
Something you want done to you that hasn't happened
Either or.
yet.
I think it's more so the place than anything.
Fuck the place.
Where do you want to do it at?
Just like in a foreign country. Because I just haven't in a foreign country.
You just want to have sex in
just like
in
in a
a foreign
different country.
On the
Like
balcony in a foreign
like a
country.
balcony. Ooh, yes, on the beach in the balcony
Go
in
to
pure
Canada.
daylight.
Go to Canada.
Canada is not. They do not have
Do
beaches
you want
there.
people to watch
They
you?
do have beaches in Canada.
I already am.
You want people to watch you?
I don't mind it.
I mean, I've been waiting. You know, I'm trying to get the OnlyFans relationship quest post. You know,
Listen,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
lazy with my
trying.
OnlyFans. Even when a subscriber was like,
So you want to
lazy.
make money off people watching you? They don't get to watch
Facts.
for
No,
free.
no, for free. Nothing's for free. Nothing's for free. I definitely want to do the OnlyFans relationship sex thing.
So not just anything that is being done to you, but is there anything that you want to do in general, sexually, that you haven't done?
OnlyFans. Like, I want to get the 20,000. I want the 20,000. I can produce. I definitely can produce. You know
So you want to produce pornography?
that as well as being it, like a feature sometimes.
You want just a feature, a
I want a little
cameo?
cameo. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to do that.
Feet.
Fuck them feet. I want to be in the mix for sure. I can make some money
Listen,
sexually.
OnlyFans is
You think
hard.
so?
You know why?
What?
For me, OnlyFans is hard because I'm lazy. People be requesting things. I'm like, they gonna get you gonna get what you gonna get, and you ain't gonna throw a fit, okay?
Exactly.
You
Nah,
might get
I'll
it. You
be
might
on
get a titty
OnlyFans
here
crazy.
and there. You might get a
You be
a toe.
going crazy like
I'll be on
Tyga.
that like
I heard Tyga's OnlyFans.
Tiger little dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord! I heard that thing be thinking though.
That's
Tiger?
how
Yep,
Let me find out.
I heard that thing be thinking.
consistency is key.
Exactly.
So if you do it consistently, you're gonna get some little
I
monies.
don't. Okay. And I met a subscriber, right?
Not met a subscriber.
Yeah, we actually hung out. Like he bought like
Did he pay you for the day?
He bought like $100 bottles. I guess that's considered buying the day. Like he bought like all of our drinks for me and my friends, bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles. He was like, yeah. I was like, am I lazy with my OnlyFans? He's like, yeah, you're a little bit lazy.
You're not professional.
You know, but you know, we can get the content rolling. You know what I mean? I'm just like, if you don't get away from me,
you better roll with him. You better roll with that content.
Okay, because listen, he was willing to pay. You willing to pay?
I'll be in the spot on OnlyFans. I'm telling you, I'll kill OnlyFans. Chef Cal in the kitchen?
Shut it down.
You gotta be actually cooking.
Things you
Chef
can do
Cal
in the kitchen.
What?
That would be the name of the whole shit.
If y'all have the ASMR because like the eating on camera
right now.
No, I'm not even talking food. I'm talking about Chef Cal in the kitchen.
In the
kitchen.
You know what I'm saying? Put the spatula on her back.
That thing.
Not Chef Cal cooking in the kitchen.
I'm a subscribe. I'm a support. I'm not gonna watch. I cannot watch anybody that I know. I will support my friends. If anybody wants to do anything, any podcast, not podcast, but like YouTube, OnlyFans, anything like that, I will support. I will subscribe, but I cannot watch my friends have sex. I can't do it.
Yeah,
it's a performance.
I understand, but
speak of the devil.
I'll watch the first like 2 minutes
the intro.
The intro. I'll see what your little storyline is about because I like storylines. I'm not even gonna lie.
The podcast just started, and Shorty was looking at me across the room, and then boom.
Log out. Here I go.
We ordered pizza.
Okay,
but the crazy thing is, I'm the pizza guy.
And then you got the pizza over the penis.
No, it's hot. Pizza hot. It's fresh.
So you got the box covering your penis.
So I got the box.
Then you lift the box up and that thing is thanging.
No,
this is when I log out.
Not even. You know, I bring the pizza. We actually eat.
Wait, you eat first?
We eat first.
Oh, you fucking on a full stomach?
We fucking on a full stomach.
I'll be bad. I'm like, let me just grab the popcorn, the snacks, because this is just gonna be a long
I can't fuck on a full stomach, yo.
I'd be gassy. Not even.
Ain't nobody fucking on a full stomach. We gonna eat half.
We ate one slice each.
I don't even eat pizza.
No ranch.
I'd be mad there ain't no ranch.
Cause you got some other dips coming up.
Lord,
you got some other dips coming up. Something a little
if
tangy.
it's my time to go, take
a little more tangy.
A little more tangy. You make that thing tang.
I've been eating fruits.
Pineapples.
No Hawaiian pizza. What?
I see where you
what?
I see where you going with that.
Let me write these ideas down for my OnlyFans since people are complaining.
You ain't finna do it.
No.
Your lazy ass ain't finna do it.
You got that right. I'm not. Y'all get what y'all get. You might get lucky and get a one titty.
Right.
One titty.
You might get one.
That's gonna be the name of this episode 2. One titty.
One titty.
Pineapple pizza.
People
one titty.
I'm not
episode 2.
Subscribing to her. She don't do nothing.
She just stares at the camera.
She just stares at the camera.
You know what? You better
waiting for them to do something.
Look, you better put that pineapple on your toe.
Like that meme with Kanye.
How, Sway?
I'm waiting for them to do something.
Cold world.
Oh, you thought wrong. You thought, shoot, I'm just going to be laying up in this bed. Pajamas on and all.
End result is the porno would end us going to sleep without sex.
Listen, if you high, you might feel good.
Hey, she might roll over and ask, "What are we?"
Pizza rolls.
Roll over. What are we now?
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls. That's your answer.
That's what we are.
So what are we?
Pizza rolls.
And NSYNC.
So this is the Can We Talk podcast.
Fast.
You know what? Let me just tell y'all. At the end, I don't even know if I got a quote for y'all after talking about this shit. I don't even know how you wrap up with a positive note.
This is what we're going to say. Lord, if it's
Keep
my time
coming.
to take me, just take me now.
Keep coming.
Okay? Keep coming back for more.
Coming.
The Can We Talk About Sex
C-U-M-M
podcast.
Apostrophe N. Keep coming.
All right, let's get into more shit too, because I felt like we fucking flowing. biggest. Well, this is not even spelled correctly. I apologize. But biggest turn off and turn on sexually that you guys have experienced. I think we talked about kind of a little bit. We talked about
turn off.
The turn off is a laugh.
Their laugh.
What?
Was he? Did he have a master? Did he have a master plan?
I don't even know, but don't ever fucking laugh like that in front of me ever again.
Why was he laughing?
Was you being funny?
What made
just
him
his
laugh?
laugh.
But what made him laugh? Did
I mean,
the pussy fart or what? Like what made him laugh?
It was
Pussy's
before.
crazy.
It was before. It was before the pussy fart. No, I'm just kidding.
Before it?
No, it's before we even do anything. You just his natural laugh is just ugly, and I told him your laugh is ugly.
How'd you tell him that?
I told him just like that.
Did you tell him a joke first?
No, I said your laugh.
I didn't understand what was funny.
I said you need a new laugh. Your laugh is ugly. But this is my ex, so we can talk like that to each other.
Okay.
So it's not just a random person.
Your shit is ugly.
It wasn't a random person. It's my ex. He already knows his laugh is
So
ugly.
that sexually, so if the nigga was smashing, getting it good.
Yeah,
it's
but
over.
we still going because it's good. But like, it's still a turn off. It's still a turn off. Like, just to let you know. Oh, and sweat.
Yeah, you definitely said sweat.
Do not sweat on me.
Nigga needs a headband and a wristband
it's just,
too.
I can't take it. Like, I feel like I don't sweat. But like, if you sweat on me, I would have to stop in the middle and I feel like I need to jump in the shower and you need to jump in the shower.
My mind just went to like an athlete. Like, does this nigga need to like get dressed to fuck you? Like, headband, wristbands.
Put the fan on and the AC.
So I can tell you,
sweaty ass,
dry fit.
I was really over here
you
contemplating like turnoffs. So not during sex, but I think we talked about this, Calvin. I do not like unsolicited dick pics. That is a huge turn off to me. Do not just send me a random dick pic.
What if it's a decent
you know what
looking
I do?
dick?
I send it right back.
No.
It
don't matter what the dick look like.
And then I used to get, thank God, knock on wood. Thank God I haven't gotten any dick pics in a very long time. But I used to get dick pics. Dudes would send them on soft. If you are gonna send a dick pic, why would you ever send it on soft? Just in the mirror. You didn't even cut your face out. Just standing there in the mirror in the morning.
Wild.
You know what I do when I get unsolicited ones?
Just laying there on the ball. The balls are.
I send them back.
The balls are lower than the dick because it's on soft, so it's just sitting up on top of the balls. You in the full mirror. Like, I do not understand. Do not send unsolicited. Exactly like that, Raven. You got the post down.
I send
no
it back.
smile or nothing. She did it, y'all. She got y'all moved down. Just like that. No smile, no nothing. Unsolicited dick pic on soft.
I'm gonna send it right back.
I'm not sending it back.
I'm sending it back.
No, I'm sending their picture back to see how they feel. Why did you send it back? Because that's how I feel. Like, don't be sending me this shit like that.
Not me. I am sending it to all my friends. So just know, if I get one, the whole team is getting one. Go ahead and send it if you want to.
Do y'all ever ask for a dick pic?
Hell no. It's not a turn on.
Dick pics
at
are
all.
disgusting.
To nobody. It's not a turn on to nobody, okay?
But what's crazy is
Dicks
like,
are
going in the group text.
But I'm telling you,
just so you know, if you send it, it is going to the group text.
Dicks are ugly.
I have a pretty dick.
And then if you know you got bumps on it, if you know you got bumps,
not the bumps,
don't send it. If you know if you got bumps going on, if you know you got acne on your dick, don't send no pics.
That's not acne.
Like, I don't care to get them. And also, I don't care to send pictures. I hate when people ask me to send pictures to them. I'm just like, you can go on my Instagram, you can go on my Facebook, you go anywhere. My pictures are all over the place.
That's different. And
Don't ask me to send you pictures because I'm not going to do that. If you want a picture,
What if I want a picture for my contact?
You need to go to the OnlyFans profile, or you need to go to Facebook. You need to go to Instagram. There's plenty of pictures on there that you can
Let me
click and
tell
save.
you, my favorite pictures are my profile pictures. So select one of them.
Exactly.
Because that's why they're my profile pictures. Because they're my best ones. You can pick any one of them out the lineup.
I literally tell people if they want like a sexual picture or whatever, like, can you send me one? And
A dirty picture. Send me a
and I
nasty
say, oh
picture.
yeah, here, and I'll send them my link to OnlyFans.
Cold world.
Get your coins, girl. Get your coins. I like the way you did that.
And it shuts it down. Shuts it down. They're like, oh, I don't want to. I'm not gonna, pay for something I get for free. You think you can get this for free, honey? Bye. You said the wrong thing. Like, get away from me. Like, not even that. You're just rude. Just get off my phone. And I delete them.
So when it comes, I've never sent a dick pic.
But
ever.
now,
even requested.
You've had some requests?
Not even on request, right?
But you've had requests?
Of course.
I requested it from my people in my relationships.
Look at me.
Like if I'm with someone for a long time, I don't mind getting a picture from them because that's my boo.
Yeah, we're in a relationship. That's different.
That's way
But
different.
if it's a random little troll, you
but
better
I'm
keep
telling
that.
you, so the rule of thumb is
What's the rule of thumb
for men?
Let me hear.
Is sometimes 3 people are gonna hate it, 3 people are gonna love it, and 1 person's gonna be indifferent. Is that 10? Is that 10?
Yes, that's 10.
No, it's
3 people are gonna love it.
No, 3 people are gonna love it, 3 people are gonna hate it, 3 people are gonna be indifferent, and then 1 person is going to be undecided. That's 10. So I mean, like when it comes to guy, I'm not trying to advocate for guys being weird or anything like that, but like it works. So it had worked.
And I thought that too because I'm like,
a man will never do anything multiple at our age, like 29, 28 upper. Like a man's never going to do something that never worked for them.
Right, and that's what I thought. Like I'm like, okay, if dudes will just randomly blast it, then there's got to be some girls out there that like it because he's doing it. You know what I mean? So there's some that are approving this. I do not approve that. Don't send it to me. Ask me. You want me to send you a picture of my dick? I'm gonna say no, and then you can just keep it. Save it for the next bitch that might want it.
I mean, he been using that one for like years though. It wasn't even nothing new. It definitely wasn't new. He was
Let me tell you something. I'm put y'all up on game. I'm putting y'all up on game. So if anybody that has an iPhone, I don't know if Androids do this, but anybody that has an iPhone, if you send a picture, when we save it to our phone, it shows us the date that you sent it. I mean, that you took it. So we know if it's new or not.
But if you do it through Facebook, you're good.
Why are you sending dick pics through
Facebook? I just know. No, I'm not talking about people do definitely send dick pics through Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
They better not ever send me anything. Okay, I'm gonna send it to your mama next.
We know when y'all took them pictures, just so you know.
Yeah,
it don't even matter. I'm just saying.
I don't want an old dick pic either.
That's what I'm not saying that because I don't send dick pics like at all. Like you gotta be there for the real thing. Like I don't take pictures of it. You gotta be there. But like men do things that work for them. So if you ever saw a man give you some crazy ass pickup line that was stupid, or a man ever came at you on some super dumb stuff,
he better not.
He shouldn't, but it worked. Anything a man does after a certain age worked for him multiple times. And why would you stop doing something that works for you? Other than being on everyone's phone, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Looking up quotes.
Laughing at something. I never asked whose dick this is during sex. I know I'm riding a rental.
That's hilarious. You ever because you know you're fucking with someone who probably you're not gonna stay with for a long time, right? I think a lot of men get out of themselves as far as a lot of men like to think that they're that, and they're not. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that you're gonna stick with forever. You know, that's what men think a lot of times, and that's not always the truth.
What's the wildest place y'all have ever had sex?
Oh, Brittany, what are you doing?
She's gonna quote.
Fuck them quotes. Get on the mic. Fuck them quotes.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
I always answer first.
Wildest place you've had sex to you. No, it's y'all. If I get on this podcast and talk about my experiences, only me, the men that are watching y'all ain't gonna fuck with the podcast.
How do you know they ain't watching you?
Hey, they might.
I know I have the non-specified people. Okay?
I've been honest.
I'm with the non-specified.
I'll be honest. Definitely, there are women in my DMs and there are also men. I don't want no man. That's just a fact. That's just, I've seen it. It's there.
This place.
All you gotta be is like, bro. You gotta hit them with a bro.
The wildest place would probably be in the middle of the country in the rain.
In the wild. Like
we just stopped on the side of the country road.
Like you was driving, you was like, let's pull over and fuck.
So it was my first
Stop
boyfriend.
specifying who they are.
I know,
Tell about the
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It just describes it because he's the only country person, whatever. I don't really date it.
Oh yeah, with the hair.
He didn't have hair. So we just pulled over in the middle of the country, like a backcountry road. It was just me and him, and then it just started raining in the middle of it. It was like, and
so y'all were in the car fucking.
No, we were outside on the roof. We were on the roof.
That's lubricant.
So it was really fun. It was a fun experience, and like that person, like I just like. Yeah.
Anybody who ever has a great experience with someone sexually, like that person's amazing. You know, like
they are
that
amazing.
Person, like they go against the character of the person. Like, that person's amazing. Like everything he does is just like he just walks right and like he just talks to me correctly, and it just didn't work. But I mean, you know, sex
he's
in the
a great
rain.
person. I have to agree. But yeah.
I feel like mine are typical places.
Okay. We're about to end the podcast right here. Brittany just does not want to tell us about the dirt.
No, I have. I told y'all a lot of dirt. I told you about the dude that wanted to hear about me having sex with other people. But I feel like in the car, you know, in the park.
What park? Name a park.
Name a park?
Name a
different park.
I actually got in trouble.
Me too. I definitely got put up by police for fucking in the park. Jesus Christ. We'll talk about that later.
At the aquarium.
You was fucking in the aquarium?
In the movie theater.
In the water?
Not the fish.
In the movie theater. At the aquarium.
We was at the aquarium
typical
the
places.
other day, yo. That shit was crazy. The fish was asking for help. The fish.
Wait a minute.
The animals were asking for help. But we're not going to get into that just yet. But keep talking about your experiences in the aquariums.
Movie theater.
Fucking in the movie theater?
I've never done it in a movie theater.
Fellatio in the movie theater.
I've definitely received some head in the movie theater.
I've never done that.
You never done anything sexual in the movie theater?
Mm-mm. I was on the first row.
I'm always sleeping.
First row?
Of a packed movie theater.
That's different. We went on a Wednesday.
Nah, I went on a Friday night.
Ooh.
What?
Was it a scary movie or a comedy movie? What kind of movie was it?
What was the movie first off?
Next Friday. I've never seen Next Friday to this day because I was doing other things. How bored
you have to be in a movie to be like, fuck this?
No, it wasn't how bored. It was how drunk and high I was at the same time.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Did he expect it? Was he also drunk and high?
He was also drunk and high.
Okay. He like, damn,
how did that
go? Oh, shit.
Yeah. How did it go?
Hold up.
I don't know why
we were on it was so packed that we were on the front row.
The front row was
and then so they were like his sister was there, her boyfriend.
That's savage.
His cousin was there. The other people besides stopped watching the movie and they were watching me.
The cousin and the sister.
You were watching. Wait, hold on. The family's watching the ties?
No, not the family didn't watch, but there was other people on the other side of them.
Like they didn't say nothing either, right?
And they were like,
they didn't say nothing, huh?
They were watching.
I probably would have watched too, honestly.
Me too. I'm like, damn, girl, it's dark in here. Nigga, when
people are like, have you seen
either?
Now when people are like, have you seen Next Friday? And I'm like, no. They're like, what the fuck? You didn't see Next Friday? But it was some other things going on when I went to see Next Friday. I'm sorry that I haven't seen Next Friday.
The fact that you went to go see Next Friday in the movie theater is just wild enough.
See, this is the reason why
in the movies.
This is the reason why I never had sex in the movie theater because I was asleep. I've been asleep. Okay, I go in there, have a full meal with a to-go box, and I'm eating in movie theaters, and I fall asleep.
Head and next. That's a wild story. That's a wild story.
Is it a wild story? I just feel like it's kind of basic.
No, because it's not basic at all. Because Next Friday came out in like 2010, 2009, right? Before that, right? Is that before?
I don't even know.
It came out early, so movie theaters.
It came out early.
I was about to ask Siri.
Because even if when it came out, like I don't think that people was really like focused on movie theaters. Are like fucking structures now. Like no one was paying attention. You had people. He had a
2000.
Damn. So the movie theaters were definitely not being kept the way they are now. So that's what's cool about it. It's crazy and cool. Like, damn, you was giving head in next Friday. That's a month. You should script that. Put that on a play.
Own that. I've been doing this.
Yeah.
What happened next Friday? I don't know.
I don't fucking know. What?
Put it on a movie.
Put it in a movie. That sounds like a movie. Like watching next Friday. That's like a what was the movies that they used to have? Like the parodies of Scream. What was it?
The scary movie.
Scary movie.
So I take it back. Maybe it was Friday After Next because it was 02.
Friday?
Friday After
Friday
Next.
After
that's not cool.
02.
Friday
It was
After Next is
02.
good.
The Christmas one?
Huh?
Christmas is Friday After Next, right?
Yes,
That's the Christmas one. That's kind of disrespectful, yo.
Yeah, Friday After Next. That's the one.
Man, I
it was.
love all
Next
the
Friday is fire, but sucking dick on that Friday after next.
That's the
during
one.
the Christmas.
Yeah.
That's kind of disrespectful.
And that makes sense now because I think it was around the holidays.
Man,
kinda
Ice Cube, if you're
disrespectful.
Friday After
listening,
Next.
just know that I love you.
That's disrespectful. Is that a good one, y'all? Because I ain't seen it.
That was good.
It's a great movie.
It's
Cat
good.
Williams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Pinky? Was he in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't know. People make references and they'll be like da 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 da, and I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
I like all of the Friday movies.
The 3 Fridays are fire.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have a 4th one.
Ice Cube's my husband. I
Yeah.
don't know who
Even
he's
though
married to right
he
now.
He is married. He has always been married for a very long time.
For a very long time, but I don't know who she is.
O'Shea
I'm
Jackson.
his wife. I'm his wife.
O'Shea.
Ice Cube, I'm your wife, okay? I love ice cubes too. I love chewing on ice. I always have a big old cup of ice before I go.
So okay, I told y'all about my sexcapade. What's the most freakiest place that y'all ever done it?
Go ahead, Raven. Was it the closet?
No, we didn't even make it there because it's a long story. Anyways, like I said, I think it was probably that, like in the middle of the country, and then
In the rain?
a club.
What club?
And it wasn't even like sex. It was oral sex.
From who? You?
No,
He ate. You suck. What? Wait, what? You did what in the what club?
None of your business.
What?
But yeah, probably that. I don't know. I don't really have for me. I just I would rather just be at home. I don't know if it's in the moment. Yeah, sure, it's fun. But I don't know. I mean, there was an audience there, but I don't really. I mean, we left pretty much into it.
So you've had sex in front of people?
Mm-hmm.
People have watched.
She said, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't mind when people watch. I don't mind watching, but I'd rather it just be me and that person. Just it's just more fun. I mean, we can be in the we were in the hotel window too. The window, he opened the window.
That's dope.
He opened the window.
Because I've seen that happen.
He opened the window.
I was walking down
and it was
6th
downtown.
Street. Oh, maybe that's you that I saw. Because I definitely was on 6th Street one time
in March
and looked up. And there was a whole. I think I have it in my phone. I was like, "These people is fucking up there." I definitely. Raven, it was probably you. I definitely was walking on 6th Street, looked up into the hotel,
at that
saw some
moment
motherfuckers fucking. You remember that? Yes, we saw them fucking, and I had my son and my niece with me, and you was exposing yourself.
Was it March?
Hey, what? Which March?
This March.
Oh no, it's been some years ago, so it was somebody else.
No.
But I seen that shit happen. It was weird. I had to cover my kids' eyes.
That is weird with the kids. But no, he literally, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. He opened the windows and the blinds, and I just didn't care. I just wanted to be with him. I'm in love.
I think that would be dope.
It was nice, and it wasn't nasty or anything. Towards me, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just actually just. It's good. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. He really is. He's sweet.
Cold world.
Yeah, but how we started, we were in the tellers, the after hour spot, like we were making out and stuff like that, and he was just like, just all over me. And then like someone was like, do you want some privacy? I thought they said, do you want drugs? And I said, no, we don't want no drugs. And he was like, no, I said privacy, ma'am. Like I thought he said Percocet or something, or and I was like, what the heck? I don't do that. No, I don't want that. And he was like, no, privacy. And I was like, maybe we should go. So we left. But then we ended up in my car, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times.
It's great times. I'm in love. I want to marry him.
What about the girl you're dating?
Next.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's other times. I mean, on a boat, but it wasn't like fully like It was just. It was actually with me and another girl, but.
All right, Chef Cal. What about you? What's the craziest place you've had sex?
I don't think I've ever. I had moments that have been crazy. I don't think it's been like wow where I fucked before. I don't know. I just like when I was that kid growing up. Like I was fucking by the house. Like I was fucking on the side of the house. I was fucking behind the shed. Like that's just what it was in the woods.
I've never fucked in my house.
You never fucked at your current house?
Mm-mm.
Or your parents' house?
Never.
I used to sneak women in like when my parents were asleep, like at night.
Part of it is because I don't like that's my safe place. I don't want anyone over there. Like I don't care if we've just been together. I just don't want you over there.
No, I used to sneak women in like the stairs creeped. The stairs definitely like creeped. In the lake, I never fucked in water.
Oh, I have.
I haven't fucked in
other than a shower.
The lake,
I've done a hot tub.
I don't. Isn't that bad for y'all? If y'all fucking,
it's supposed to be, but I mean, I was young. I was young.
Wasn't bad at the time. I don't know.
I was young. I was doing shit.
Yeah.
Experimenting.
I've always been scared to fuck a woman in water because like
it's just weird in water.
That water is not supposed to go up inside you.
But if you stroking, like, how does that work? Like, how's like the
it's some pressure. When I was on top, it was some pressure.
Like in top in the water?
Like sitting on top of him.
Side?
Like he's sitting down, I'm sitting on top of him.
We talking about in water?
Yes. Inside water.
Is this nigga breathing? I'm confused.
No.
Like your head's above water.
Like a hot tub.
But isn't it?
Huh? No, both of you are. A hot tub. You're sitting down.
Right,
and then you're sitting on his
like you're riding like normal, but you're in a hot tub. That doesn't affect you guys physically?
It's both. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It can.
I just felt like
your
pressure.
pH balance and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be good for you. But
are y'all fucking raw in those moments or condoms?
Yeah. I mean, I was.
She said, yeah.
That's none of your business.
I was in an exclusive relationship, so
it was
doing the damn thing.
My first boyfriend.
What do y'all think about fucking raw versus protection?
I mean, if I'm with you and like we're with each other, then I don't mind raw. But if it's someone new or anything like that,
you definitely got to protect yourself.
How do you guys request? Well, actually, that's another question.
I have them with me.
That's another question though. But so you guys are. How long does it take for you guys to feel comfortable fucking someone raw?
So as I've got,
with you.
Yeah, I feel like we got to be only fucking each other,
mm-hmm.
and I have gotten to a place where I'm comfortable asking, have you been tested? Have you been tested? I've been tested. Like, if you haven't, let's go get tested together before we take it there. Like, I think that's necessary. And especially,
And this one guy was like, this new guy or whatever, he asked me, I was like, do you get, he's like, do you test? I was like, yeah, do you? I was like, it's kind of, for me, I was like, it's an every month thing because I'm active, even though it was with the same person, like my ex. But, like, we weren't together. So I'm just like, I don't know who he's with. I know who I'm with just him because I like consistency. It was with him. But I was just like, I don't know exactly. He was like, oh, you.
But let me tell you something. When I would get my, even when I was with one person consistently, and then I go get my STD check or, get checked or whatever, I was ready to fuck somebody up if this test came back anything other than normal. Like, they better come back normal.
Exactly.
And
that's why I said, I don't know. I know
don't
who
touch
I've
me
been
until
with.
I get these results.
I don't know
if
who
you
fucking
with somebody else, it's gonna be some problem. We can rearrange some furniture up in this motherfucker.
Even when I recently was with like one of my consistent people. I was like, have you been with anyone else? And they're like, no. I was like, don't lie to me because I'll find out. But like, I just I'm very particular about that. I don't.
And like, cause that's something that I've always asked as far as like when it comes to me being sexually involved with people, and what happens when they don't tell you the truth, because I have, it's unfortunate that things have happened to certain people, but like I have people that I'm cool with who have endured those kind of like true struggles, which is like an STD is a true struggle.
Yeah,
it is. And this, a lot of times there's really nothing you can do about it.
I try not to just take any chances to protect myself. I just try not to take any chances. I know there's certain circumstances where you just can't help it because, you can help it, but sometimes there's just certain circumstances. So I try my best, like 100% of the time, to just always do my best, whether I have them with me, like I have condoms with me, or I ask them like right off the bat. If not, I'm just like, you need to go to the store. Because I don't want to ever have to go through that, and I know people do go through those certain situations, which sucks because they didn't ask for that,
And it's nobody's fault in those situations either, because once again, like I have friends who have certain STDs that just they're never gonna leave, and they're very visible, and and the people I'm talking about are really good people.
Yeah.
Like, and they just, and I don't want to say made a mistake. Like they were just led a way that did not allow them to emotionally adjust in those moments. Like if you're, whatever, been with a guy for X amount of time or been with a woman for X amount of time, and they bring that back here to where you're at, like that's the person you trust. You trust that person, regardless of tests, regardless of anything, but you trust that person at a high level, and you go through that process, and you guys have sex and stuff like that, and then you end up being that happens to be a part of you, and then you're scared, you're freaked the fuck out, and that's a part of your life forever. You know what I mean? So, and I only say that just to, I want to humanize stuff like that too, because and honestly, it's a crazy dynamic as far as like asking someone how sexually active they've been, like tests and stuff like that. That's a taboo thing that I want to make sure that people understand. It's taboo for a reason. It's tough either way. It's tough either way. You know what I mean? So having sex without protection, you guys are both against it in certain instances, or is it something that like, how do you know like it's time to do that? Because I don't fuck raw, like at all. That's just that I'm very much so anti that at all. You know what I mean? So what does that look like? Because I know pleasure is different, right? Condom, no condom, the pleasure is different.
I don't care if it's different. You better wrap it up. Like I just, like I said, if it's just a new person and it's not someone that I've been with for, like, even the people that I've been with for like a long period of time, like I still, like if we, like I'm sorry to keep using this example, but it's just the only person that I've just fucked around with.
This is just funny to me.
So we're looking at a funny meme. But like, even like the person that I've been with, which the name we don't speak of, like I always ask whenever if I went back, I'm just like, I already knew, because like he was the only person that I was like with, but I don't, like, I knew he is always home and stuff like that, but still, like I always asked, and I always still got tested, just because I can't trust you enough for myself. Like, not to say that you're going to be out there doing stuff, which I don't believe he would have, but I can't bring myself to just do that, even if it's with someone that I've known as well.
So I feel like the conversation definitely has to be had. Like, the condom doesn't come off until we discuss, like, we have a conversation. First of all, it's somebody that I'm seeing exclusively. I'm not dating around. I'm not having sex with multiple people. First of all, I don't have sex with multiple people. That's just not the type of person that I am. I can only be physically involved with one person. Like, that's just how I function. I can't give myself out to multiple people. I don't do that. That's just me. No judgment on anybody that does, but that's just how I operate. But before the condom comes off, like, we are having a conversation about us being exclusive. Like, I'm giving myself to you, and when the condom comes off, like, I feel like we're already at a deeper level in the relationship that we are in. You know what I'm saying? We're invested in each other. Like, we're not dating casually. You know what I mean? We're not seeing where this is going. Like, we already know what it is. Like, this is just me and you. Even if it's without titles, we know that it's just me and you. There's nobody else coming into, our sexual space. And then, okay, so we've established this, that we're only having sex with each other. When's the last time you got tested? Okay. What does that look like for you? This is what it looks like for me, because I know that I feel like I take care of myself and I'm on top of that. So I need my partner to be on top of that too. Like, you can't be out here 10 years, what, like, you don't know what you got going on, then we not taking this off yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm so protective of myself, and I've been this way for a long time. I'm not about to switch it up now just because it's somebody that I really like, or whatever the case may be.
And then for me, I really have to, like, watch and use protection, because too, I've never been on birth control. And for me personally, I don't plan to ever be on birth control, because I just don't like taking medications that change or disorder my body in any kind of way, shape, or form. So, like, I really just have to be, like, so cautious of everything. Yeah. Not even just for STDs, because I think that's important to know about too, but just for, like, pregnancy and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm not ready. I know for a fact, like, I'm not ready for kids or anything like that.
Right.
So, yeah.
Completely understand. And then kind of to piggyback and add some to that, like, I just feel like once we do get tested, then we just gotta both of us need to keep it up. It doesn't just, it's not just a one time, okay, we got tested at the beginning of this, whatever. Like, I'm just, it's just like regular health maintenance. You get a physical, you get a well woman exam, you get these, you get once you get older, you get the the mammograms. Like, it's just just take care of yourself. That's a part of it too. Like, we just need to stay on top of it. So I just, the condom's not coming off until we establish that, and then we go from there.
So no one night stands without the condom?
Yeah. Negative. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Okay. With that condom on.
I need that in a t-shirt.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Just like that OnlyFans, you get what you get.
You getting some of the sampler. Okay. With your condom on.
Okay.
So let's get into the spiciest of the spices.
We've been spicy.
Getting spicier. So
listen, my tongue is burning. Okay, it's spicy enough.
This is the question I've heard many people ask and answer and things like that. How long should sex last for you guys personally?
It's, for me, it depends on the person, and then also like it just depends on the person. Because I've had 20 minutes where it was really, really, really good, and then I had that 2 minute and 50 seconds. But I also had sex that I just wanted it to keep going and going and going, because it was just so freaking good. I don't know.
So what a cat wise, like, as far as like time, so 250, 20 minutes. What's your physical? What's been your physical cap? Like, when? And actually, never mind.
Sometimes it can be question. Like, if it's too like if they're going to Pound Town, if it's too much, I'm just like, please stop.
Pound Town?
Yeah, it might feel good, but if it's too much, I'm just like 20 minutes stop. Okay, I'm good. Like you're good, I'm good. Like I've already
slow.
felt pleasure enough. But if it's just like we're in the moment and it's just
So how long?
I don't know. It just depends on the person, honestly.
What's long? What is long? Tell me. Tell me long.
Don't go past 30 minutes, please.
Thank you. I was waiting for that.
That's because I'm gonna fall asleep on you.
Let me tell you, I'm too old. My younger 20s, I would have sex for hours. That shit is not necessary.
It's really
It's not necessary. I think I've gone like 3-4 hours. Like that shit is not. First of all, it's out of commission. It's not even working properly. It's not even.
I tell them.
Functioning
I'm like, I'm done.
The way it's supposed to function. 30 minutes is all you need.
30
minutes is all you need.
30 minutes.
I can't help it that you please me first.
Make me please me first.
Done.
Let's do a little bit of oral. Please me, make me come, and then I will take care of the rest. I will make sure you come.
I have to do it last. Like
make me come.
I have to come last because I don't,
make me come first.
I'll be done.
Because the way dudes are set up, if they will come and they don't be worried about you getting your nut. Give me my nut. Give me my nut, and then we can just.
That's how I am.
Give me your best in the first 5 minutes, and I'm great.
How do you like
I want to be. I want it to happen multiple times, and like if I'm done by the third time, like I'm done. You're not gonna get anything until maybe the morning. I don't even like morning sex. Like don't wake me up.
Morning sex isn't great.
It's not even that it's great. I just don't want to be woken up. I'm not a morning person. Don't freaking wake me up in the morning for anything. I don't care. I don't care if the house is burning.
Slip it in while I'm asleep.
I don't care if the house is burning. Just let me burn in the house.
Let me be on the side. Let me be on the side, and you slip it in. Eyes open immediately. Activated.
And this is why.
Activated.
I think this is why I don't like it. Is because if we went to Pound Town last night, like
Stop saying Pound Town.
It's Pound Town, okay?
I feel her on that Pound Town.
If we went to Pound Town last night,
but you at Lickyville,
like I'm done. Like I'm good. I'm satisfied. Don't touch me. Okay, and that's what it is. Don't wake me up for that. Like I don't want it.
If you have me to where I'm swollen, don't slip it in the morning.
See, that's what it is.
If they're throbbing, because that mess hurt.
How do you illustrate that to guys? Like, because
I tell them don't. Like it hurts. Like don't.
The notion that guys just want to fuck all the time is crazy. The notion that women want to fuck all the time when they're ready is crazy too.
No, like if I want to keep going, I'm gonna say, "Oh, I want more."
But like you're only catering to what you are feeling.
Oh, that's not my problem. That's theirs. I'm just kidding.
I have a high sex drive, so 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna ask for it 6 times a week.
That is the truth. So men usually their sex drive dives a little down
because people
till like they're 30, 32, 31.
In my 20s, my ex was like, "Slow down."
Women shit just increases.
Yeah, and I'm like,
30.
What you mean? Wait, what you mean a break? What you mean a day off?
Because Georgia was, I don't know. I keep bringing him up because this is with the same people. But Georgia was like, "Oh, I'm just, I'm tired now." I'm just like, get your ass up, get up.
We stuck on go, but we, what I'm saying?
Y'all not on go.
It's the juice got to come back. You can't just drain the juice.
It can come juice. The juice can.
So y'all need like what, a 24-hour
we need some protein. We need.
You're lying. It can't
energy.
come back.
It can come back. It just takes some time.
No, it only takes 2 minutes.
So y'all
because that's what happened.
So y'all don't like that back to back. You don't like that back to back sex.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I like back to backs. And back to back.
And back to back.
But
20-minute increments.
But there can't be nothing on the schedule. You know what I mean? Like you can't have to be somewhere.
Is there something that y'all don't like during sex? Like for someone to do?
I don't know. I've never. Well, actually, maybe.
I don't like that nasty stuff. Like you're not gonna spit on me.
Is that nasty?
Yes. Yeah. Don't fucking spit on me.
Don't spit on me.
Has that happened to you guys?
No.
how do you know you don't like it?
I've had someone ask me to
I
spit
don't
in my
want-
mouth.
You're not spitting
And
in my
I'm
mouth.
just like, you better
I
hope I
know.
don't choke you.
How
There's
do
some
you
shit
know?
you know, like Brussels sprouts. I don't fuck with.
You don't like
Spitting
Brussels
them-
sprouts?
Nope,
What
and
if I make you some Brussels
nope,
sprouts? You probably
I'm
like
not
them.
fucking with Brussels sprouts. No.
That's just gross and unsanitary. Don't.
Whoa.
Yes.
Don't spit in my mouth. I don't know your
No,
tongue.
But
I
before
don't
that-
like that.
But before
Like I don't
No
like.
butt play?
No, don't.
No anal? No anal? No butt
don't
hole
stick,
licking?
Don't stick your tongue in my butt.
Why?
I just don't like.
I don't
like
that.
that.
Herb is like, well, let me tell you how great.
I don't like the tongue in my butt.
Why?
I just don't like
I'ma
it.
put
I've
my
had
tongue
it.
You've
in
had
your
it?
butt.
I've had it, but thumb. I didn't say nothing about the thumb. Thumb is
I
good.
know, I changed it to tongue.
I like thumb, but not your tongue.
No, she said I like thumb.
You put that tongue in there.
I'm okay
you
with
can,
the tongue.
you can eat these groceries, okay?
I'm that's not for me. I've had it. I just don't. I don't care
Was
for
it
it.
just?
I like it.
Was just the butt being ate?
Yeah, like
Or was
eating
it
your
like a
butt. I
combination?
ain't eating your butt.
I don't like my butt feeling wet. I don't like my butt feeling wet. Like when you get out of the shower, like I don't like that butt wet feeling. Like I gotta dry my butt real good. Like I don't like my ass wet. I don't like it.
I don't like one thing I don't like. I don't know
Your
if-
ass is not supposed to be wet.
I don't like when people like if I don't like people asking me to give them oral. Like that's because it's my favorite thing. Like don't ask me to do that. Like I want to feel empowered to do it because it's different from someone asking you and you just wanting to jump in and do it. And I don't like when they're trying to do this and
I
try to
love
get
that.
like
No.
don't like no like doing this, grabbing your arms and stuff and putting your like don't fucking touch me like that. Like don't grab me or anything like that. I don't like to be grabbed. I don't like to be grabbed. It's just like it just it brings back memories of just me just being like I like to be
Jesus
choked
Christ.
from behind. But like don't grab me like just be aggressive and grab my arm and just be like here. And I'm just like no, you're not gonna tell me what to do.
Oh, that's that.
I just
That what is it called?
dominatrix.
Yeah, that type
But
of shit.
it's not even like it's not. I wish it was like that because I think I would
So I wish it was
I probably would like it more. But it's more like them trying to be in demanding of things that they shouldn't be. You know what I
Almost
mean?
like you're obligated to do
Exactly. So
Don't
that's
make me
what I
feel
don't
like
like.
I'm obligated.
And that's like I just don't like that. Like I want things to flow naturally.
Yeah.
And like I want to please you as much as you want to please me, but like don't fucking do that. Like I'm not gonna. That's gonna make me not want to do it. It's just gonna turn me off even more, and I'm just gonna be like sitting in the bed, just fucking disappointed. Just even if we had good sex before that, I'm still gonna be disappointed. Just don't like it.
Cold world for the fourth
For them.
billion time. It's just not for them.
For me.
So just numbers wise, I'm not even gonna talk about.
What do you mean numbers? Wait, before we get on this topic.
This is going to be a quick topic. We're almost running out of time as far as storage goes. So sex should last about 30 minutes for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
30.
At the
that's-
height.
Yeah. I'm
Unless-
too old. I don't need hours long.
Unless
of
I
sex.
want more.
30. Let's do 30-minute increments. We can do four sets of 30. I'm good with that.
30 for 30.
Sometimes I'm so. And the reason why I say
I'm good
more
for 4
is
sets of 30.
sometimes I want like if I want more, it's just because I'm just really just
Sleepy.
not me. Oh yeah, sometimes I do get sleepy, but it's just because I'm really like horny and I want more because they turn me on so much. But like 30 minutes stop.
Let's go and hit this circuit. 4 sets of 30.
Okay.
And be done with it
4 sets of 30.
with a 10-minute rest.
So closing the episode out. So numbers is involved. Shortest and longest times you guys have had sex. I'll start with me.
The shortest and longest you've had.
So going off of how long sex should last. The
I'm a virgin.
and least amount of time, whether you're virgin or experienced. My first time was literally 20 seconds. I felt 20 seconds. 2 pumps. Two.
The longest and shortest, less than 2 minutes, and I was just like, bye.
Were you angry?
I was not angry. I was happy that it didn't have to go any longer. And then the longest was probably like literally from sundown to sun up.
Just
not even lying.
nonstop fucking, like y'all.
We were just going at it. Like we were like, it was in the shower. We were on the bed. We were.
Was it bus after bus, or was it just like no bus?
For me, yeah. For them, multiple times, but in increments. So I can't really describe what they were because I wasn't really focused on what they were doing. I was more focused on me, but still focused on them. You know what I mean?
I don't even know. For me, I cannot tell you the shortest time. I don't even remember. I don't even remember the shortest time. But the long, I have no idea. It probably was a couple minutes, but I can't. I tell you, if I brain dumped it, it didn't happen. The longest, probably like 8 hours.
Like what?
Probably like 8 hours.
8 hours of fucking?
Yeah. Like
I mean, multiple, like coming, not
coming, stop, coming.
Like him coming and stopping, or was he going for 8 hours?
Not just 8 hours.
You might have been fucking a crackhead.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean,
no. It was good sex.
It also depends.
It was
on
good
oral
sex
too.
because I remember it, but I was definitely 18 years ago.
So 8 hours.
Yeah, and they was some shit. We got a suite and. Yeah, we were possible in that hotel room.
I'm telling you.
Chandelier. I was swinging from the chandelier. Real shit. Did that shit.
Swing from the chandelier.
Good shit. Shout out to. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Shout out to Pound Town. Pound Town. We're gonna lose followers.
I don't think I've ever been involved with something sexually over 2.5 hours.
2.5. I mean, that's a good round. That was probably the only longest one I've done.
Yeah.
I ain't try to run that back turbo. That was too much.
That's done.
If it's too much and I'm like, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep, I literally would turn over and be like, bye. If you came or not, I don't care. If I'm tired and I'm done, if I'm not in the mood, it's over. It's over. Even like with homegirl.
Oh,
I was
Lord.
like, I told her, I was like, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. I really
What are you
was
tired of?
I was just, it's because, I stay out late. So whenever we get back, it's already still late. You know what I mean? And bye, I'm going to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Even in the morning, I'm like, sorry, look, hit me up in the afternoon. After 1 o'clock, we'll be okay. I know, I'm difficult.
This has been
Interesting.
a weird conversation.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex.
Wait a minute.
Let's talk about sex.
This is episode number 5, guys. I mean, as most people know, there's like 20 billion episodes in the universe, but this is 5.
This is 5.
It's 5 because we say it's 5.
Exactly.
And nobody can tell us different.
Exactly. Well, people can, but that
wish they
doesn't
would.
count as the 5. That doesn't count as the 5. This is like our freaky Thursday thing. I don't even know if that's a thing. It's not.
Well, we made it one, so
not.
now it
It's
is.
just really just not.
Now it is.
Yeah, we talked about Raven Brown.
All right, y'all. Bye. Bye, sexy people.
Brittany Hill.
It's me. Y'all want me to close it out with a quote?
Yeah, if it's sexual.
A sexy.
I'm just
I
playing.
mean,
Sexy
it's
club.
kind of. I mean, you can take it how you want
Come into the room.
This is for everybody out there. You do not find the happy life. You make it.
Okay.
So life is what you make it. Live your life.
So if that means if you want to go have sex, you go have sex.
If you want to live through the whole phase, you do the damn thing.
It's a whole lot of drama, but you know what? It's your whole phase. You choose how you want to live it.
And we out.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.